let's talk to our new people that we have here. Mary Kate, how about you tell us about you and what you got going on?
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Mary Kate Mead. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter and socials at NerdOnWheels15, where I'm talking about disability, TTRPGs, and everything in between. You can also catch me on 2000 Tales, where we play a bunch of different TTRPGs, including D&D 5e, which is currently Strixhaven, and also Monster of the Week on Fridays. It's a ton of fun, and it's scary and terrifying. It's a lot of fun.
Y'all have such a great group over there. I was able to guest for a little while, and it was so much fun. So happy for you to be able to come over here and join us today. And then we also have Mitch. Tell us about yourself, please.
Yeah, I am Mitch. You can find me at Mitch S. Bustillos. Right now, I'm a little salty because it feels like the tech person really, focused on other people's assets, and I feel like missed someone else's assets completely.
Look, we're fixing it.
But you know what? I think that's just what it needs to happen for it to be fair. I don't know. Other than checking me out here, and you're gonna check me out. You can check me out.
You know how close
Fridays.
I am to making your camera only your cleavage.
Do it. I'll put like 2 little eyes on it, and then we'll just roll with that.
You just shimmy, and then they have to be googly eyes though.
Yes. Oh man.
I can actually, as a talent, make them jiggle, I can just make them pop left and right. I worked really hard on it, so
nice.
you might get a little bit something. Yeah.
Skills.
So yeah, you can find me at Weave the Tale, especially Friday, where if you like sexy, you're gonna get sexy, and if you like Taylor and sexy, you're gonna get both at the same time. Fridays.
Oh boy.
Also, emotional damage, but that goes into the sexy.
No, I don't receive that this year.
Oh, okay.
The season, I'm just not accepting the emotional damage, so therefore it cannot hurt me.
Why don't we
should I get my handcuffs?
We have to be able to make it through the stream. We can't get shut down. Thank you, Mitch.
What's the line?
That's a great
Nipples
question.
and handcuffs. Good question. They're also pretty particular about feet, so let's avoid
basically just ask yourself, could this be on ABC? And if the answer is no, then we might want to steer away.
I only watch HBO.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So...
We're in for a world for. Rich says don't get naked.
Okay, so clothes on. Got it. Passionate sounds. I got it. Let's roll. Let's get wet and dirty. I'm in.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right, Taylor, tell us about.
You're getting us canceled. Anyway, go on.
Me?
You brought this on. Oops.
You did.
Well, shit. Taylor, tell us about who the hell you are.
Me? Oh, yeah. Thanks. Y'all have seen enough of me. I am _potato_ everywhere on the internet where I choose to be. But I am mostly here doing all sorts of things. Like I think Saturday we're doing Mass Effect. Friday, though, like Mitch said, catch me over on Weave the Tale, as well as on Tuesdays for Weave the Tale, where I run a D&D 5e campaign by Alchemy RPG called The Lawst Druid. Not the last one, the Lost one. Which we have just a couple of more episodes, and then it is done for the season, so time to catch up. What else am I doing currently? That's kind of it, because I'm in super Gen Con prep time. Also hire me to make horrible overlays, but mostly video edit and graphic design. I started a coffee. It's linked on my thing if you want to go see what I do and maybe give me money.
This is the best she does. It doesn't get better than what you see right here and now. So
yeah, this is kind of pinnacle. This is peak.
This is damn good. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Taylor asked me earlier. She was like, "What do you want?" And I literally sent her 3 promotional pictures from The Bachelorette, and this is what we got. And I say spot on.
They all had roses, and one of them had a frame. Perfect. So I went with
There we go.
My favorite part being this, though.
I
love
can't
the
see what we
transition.
did.
Anyway, go on. I'm done.
Thank you, everybody, so much for being here. I'm so excited to have all of you. This is going to be so much fun. Also, I'm Blair. I am your host for tonight. You can find me at _Canadian Moose on things. And I don't normally DM, so bear with me. Let's see. What does HSC have going on tomorrow? Red Markets. It has to do with zombies, so that could be sexy, maybe. But also, beholder to no one, Nikki is guesting right now on that, and things have been a little cray. I think this is their. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody in chat. I think this is the last episode for a while. It might not be, but you should totally come watch it because that show is intense. That Friday, we don't have anything. Like Taylor said, Saturday, we have our now monthly Mass Effect, which is a cyberpunk red hack. And if you would like to check out the rules for that, Taylor, if you mind pressing this in chat, if you can, we have Omega, the PDF and website that Taylor made, where you can get those rules and hire Taylor, but where you can get those rules and play it yourself. It is a super fun game, especially if you love Mass Effect. It's really great. Next week, what do we have next week?
Randomness next week with episode 0 of Tales for the Loop.
It's back to back?
No, that was this week. It's 2 weeks. It's
okay.
Whatever the 5th is. Are we not to July yet? Almost 2 weeks from now.
Almost. I was like, what? Is it a special one? Yeah. If you missed it, you should go watch the VOD from Rich Randomness last night, where it was Rich and David, and that was spectacular. At the end, there was a dungeon crawl where David was a guy from Team America, and Rich was Christopher Walken trying to find a marijuana cigarette, and it was a great time. Buckets? I think it might have been talked about, but I don't know if there was actually one. Gotcha. And Taco Bell was also included. It was pretty great. But I think, last thing, again, this is The Final Rose. It is created by Tyler Conley. If I am saying, I want to make sure I'm saying that correctly. Yes, Tyler Conley of Magic Missile RPG. So if you want to go check that out. Also, it's on itch. I got it in the TTRPG for Reproductive Rights bundle. It was a part of that. So if you got that bundle, you also have this game. If not, go check it out on itch. We put links in the chat. I'm super excited. So is everybody ready? You're ready to go? Gosh, I gotta turn down. I gotta say, I have on this instrumental indie folk music, but I know Mitch is listening to a totally different vibe. But watching Mitch dance to indie folk was pretty great. It was a show only for me, and I was living for it.
And if you subscribe to the Patreon, the show doesn't have to end tonight. All right, High Shelf Collective Patreon, hop on it.
It's gonna exist now.
Is that Patreon or
OnlyFans? It's Patreon links you immediately to OnlyFans.
Well, Patreon is a better percentage. Like OnlyFans is okay, and you can put adult content on the Patreon.
Can you really? Oh my god!
Yes, you can.
Wow.
Well, if no one hires me to do websites,
look. All right, let's do this.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me give you a little lowdown on what we have going here. So we have our 3 contestants who have signed up to try and win the heart of our lonely soul. And you guys will be going on 3 dates with our bachelorette. So 3 dates and 3 different themes as well. So I'll tell you the theme and then you will describe the date that you want to happen. It's not guaranteed that it will happen, but this is the date that you want to happen. After you describe it, you will roll a d4, and depending, 1, the date did not go well. 4, the date was amazing. And we'll kind of, you and I, as the bachelorette and the contestant, will kind of describe how did the date actually turn out from the plan to reality. After we finish your 3 of the same theme, someone will have a better date than others. So we'll give a first, second, third. If you get first place of that theme, then you are awarded 4 D4s. If you get second place, you are awarded 3 D4s. And if you get third place, you get 2. And you want to keep those little D4s, save them all, write down your number. I will also be writing down your number. And after we go through all 3 themes, then it's the final rose ceremony. And you will roll all of your D4s. You will add up your total, send them to me in a secret DM, and then I will announce who the winner is. Sound go? All right. Also, our bachelorette needs to learn a few things about you. So she will be asking a few questions here and there, and you answer them as honest as you can. Okay? So let's see. I think we want to learn who you guys are. So let's see. Taylor, can you tell us, this is like your sit down, your first testimonial.
Okay.
Because this
God,
is your
have
first
a name.
Oh no. The first name that pops into your head.
Okay.
All right. So this is your first testimonial of the show. Oh, I will say this season is called Lawst Without Love. So please, Taylor, tell us about who your contestant is.
I forgot my name again. Hold on. Okay. Hi, I'm Journey. I'm here on the season of The Bachelorette. Hold on, I forgot that I stopped paying for Spotify Premium and now there's an ad, so we don't get background music. Okay, so anyway, like I'm here, really, my friends signed me up for it saying like, I'm not meeting anybody. I mean, whatever. There's a lot of really cool people in my ghost hunting club, but apparently those aren't valid options according to them. Whatever. But I am a horticulturist by trade, which means I do grow a lot of weed in my basement. And really, I'm just here, I guess, to make the best out of the free booze and maybe like make a connection or something to get everybody off my ass.
I do have to ask, the possible options that you have in your ghost hunting club, are they alive?
Well, I mean, there is this one ghost named Jonathan that hangs out a lot, and he's like a little handsy, but not my thing.
Well,
there is like, okay, so there's 5 of us in the club. There is Frank and Holly, they're siblings, and they're also like 60. Then there is Turner and Philip, but they're married, and they're not open relationships, so they're kind of off of the table. And then there's Samantha, who's like kind of cool, but I think she has a thing for Jonathan, and I'm not about that.
Well, we're very glad that you have some possible options, but we hope that you do well. We hope that you do well. So thank you, Journey. Let me write that down so I don't forget anybody's names. Fabulous. Thank you
I almost
so
said
much.
Hooch Rich. I did. I was so close to saying Hooch. And I was like, that's not what I'm trying to say.
All right. Mary Kate, can you tell us who is your contestant today?
Yeah. So, hi, y'all. My name is Sally Mae. It's a pleasure to meet you today. I'm just so excited. And here's Porky, and she holds up this little pot-belly pig. We're just so excited here to find some love because, in our old town population of 101, it's really hard not to, find someone that's, a cousin or something. So that's why I came here today.
Oh my gosh, I love this so much. So I'm guessing you also have possible other options, or are you really?
It's not really an option personally. I mean, if we go 200 miles northwest, we kind of got a little town where I don't think they're relatives. So I kind of go to the country bar there, and sometimes we do a two-step. But they're all just into all the sports ball, and I'm not really into that. I more like to go out in the nature, and they want to sit on the couch with the pads. It's just better to go out and find the world, find someone real nice.
Let's hope that our bachelorette also does not like sports ball tonight. We'll see. Thank you very much. And Mitch, your contestant, please tell us about them.
Yeah, hello. I am Emilio Flores. I'm part of the gig economy. My first job is I am a fruit taster, which involves them cutting a piece of the fruit, and I stick my tongue out and I lightly graze my tongue against the inside of the fruit repeatedly until I get to the soft center, and then I rate said fruit based on its taste and texture. My second job is I am a clam diver. I go out and I go deep and I find them clams and I bring them back up, crack them open, get the pearls, share them to the world. And my third gig economy job is I milk cows. So I have a couple of farms. I have a very good, as they say, gift with my hands concerning the teat. And I am able to pump out a lot of milk and facilitate that organic expulsion in a very good and successful way. So that's pretty much my three things that I do. Yeah, I'm just happy to be here.
So fruit tasting, clam diving, and
milking
cow
of the
milk.
cows. Yes.
What did you go to school for, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, of course. I took women's studies in college, focusing on the feminist movements in the early Americas as well as the Latin American countries.
That was, of course, makes complete sense. Thank you so much. Wow. Fabulous contestants we have on this season of The Final Rose, specifically Lost Without Love. And I will say, when you look at Lost, it's spelled kind of odd. It is Lawst. Funny enough, that is our bachelorette's last name. So it just works pretty well. As you're all kind of sitting in the house waiting for, things to get rolling, the TV pops up and you see Taylor. Oh, here, I can send a picture to you guys. And Taylor, if you happen to have that picture, I don't know how tech works.
Oh, we get pics in this? We don't have to subscribe to Patreon? All right, let's go.
It's a face. It's okay. But this is our lovely bachelorette that pops up. And she says, "Hello, I'm Kaylee Lawst. That's spelled Kayleigh. And I am lost without love. I am so excited to have magical dates with each and every one of you. My hometown is Flagstaff, Arizona. I'm 28 years old, and my job is being your favorite bartender at Applebee's. Yes, Emilio, yes.
Yeah, I have a lot of concerns that this woman cannot handle me. Maybe I'm in the wrong place, but I feel like we are so different that the pieces don't. I'm concerned.
Well, the host kind of leans over and is like, Emilio, if you just give her a chance, like, you just have to see this
I'm
your first.
also having concerns.
Just
Okay.
everyone, just wait. Kind of like motions to the producers to kind of like cut the cameras for seconds. Like, everybody just wait. Yeah, I mean, it's on a TV screen. She's not actually here right now, so just give her a chance. We'll see.
Oh, she's CGI, so she can't actually get hurt when we. Okay, I understand. Go
Yeah,
on.
I don't. I mean, if you mean she's okay. But yeah, so she'd like to ask 2 questions and have each of you answer. So does anybody want to volunteer to answer a question first? All right, Emilio's first. Anybody next? No. Sally, all right. Sally May's next, and then Journey. Isn't that the death card? That's great. That's so good.
I'm very concerned about how all of this is going.
It's a perfect omen. But we'll see. So the TV kind of has the beautiful rose transition like you saw before, and Kaylee's back, and so says, contestant number 1. In high school, my nickname was Malibu Barbie. What's your favorite food to eat at 3 a.m.?
My favorite food to eat at 3 a.m. Often when I get up from my bed, I am completely nude. As the air kind of, wakes you up and your skin starts to react, I like to go to the kitchen and I'll pull out some peaches and cherries, pour a little honey on them, and just train myself in my main job. My tongue kind of just goes over those tender little fruits and sometimes I put them in my mouth and I squish down them and I could feel the cherries exploding in my mouth and I suck it down like real slowly and it's delicious and the honey goes down smooth and I just want more. So I go to bed because I am trying to keep my rest up for clam diving. Is very dangerous. Trying to get those clams from out under the rocks in the sand. So, yeah, that's my 3 a.m. snack.
Wow. The words you used to answer that question were so poetic. Thank you. Contestant number 2. Same question. What's your favorite food to eat at 3 a.m.?
Okay, so I live in a house with my mammy and my pappy, and then my grandmammy and my grandpappy. So I kind of gotta be quiet when I go downstairs in the fridge. So sometimes I'm gonna use a stove, but I gotta be real quiet about it. And I pop myself some popcorn, and then I use that pizza seasoning, and I sprinkle that all on top. And Porky's vegetarian, so he gets to have some too. And we all go and we watch the Golden Girls at the TV in the big easy chair, and we eat our popcorn at 3 a.m. But I gotta play it real quiet because Mammy and Pappy and Grandmammy and Grandpappy, they don't be liking to get up at 3 a.m.
Wow. It really sounds like you know your way with food. What a chef. All right, contestant 3. Same question. What's your favorite food to eat at 3 a.m.?
Well, I mean, it kind of depends. Usually at 3 a.m. I'm doing one of two things. If I've been out at a show, probably something with carbs, soak in some alcohol. My go-to being tofu fried rice. It really is fine. I'll make like a giant bit of it. It lasts all week. Um, Other than that, at 3 a.m. I may be out at various haunted places, in which usually involves breaking and entering. So I do not take food to leave no trace of me there, so the cops cannot get me.
Wow, it sounds like you know how to have a wild time. Thank you all so much for answering my first question. Contestant number 1, back to you. Currently, my nail shade is passion purple. What TV sitcom can you just not get enough of?
Ooh, TV sitcom. There's this particularly engaging one. It's a Korean um TV show that follows a son and is trying to reconnect with his father through a video game. Because I feel like day by day we find young men becoming distant with their fathers. It's hard for men to communicate love in a way that is not mocked by society. And to see this journey between these two individuals as they've both become adult men, but still learn to love each other and be vulnerable, it's a sweet thing, and I cry every episode.
Wow, you sound like you're really in touch with your emotional side. I appreciate that.
You have to be to lick fruits and such.
That's what I hear. Contestant number 2, same question. What TV sitcom can you just not get enough of?
Okay, well, I found this one, and it's on the Hallmark Mystery Channel, and it's the detective chef. In the last episode, he had to figure out what was killing these people in the restaurant, and he found out, like, just like Emilio said, Emilio, you said there was something about a fruit. Well, there was a poisonous fruit, and this guy found that the chef was putting it in people's food that he didn't like. And I kind of agree with him because they didn't tip very well. But, I guess that's not that bad. But the detective chef figured it out, and it happens every episode. They find a new poisonous food, and they put it in, and then people eat it, and they die. And I guess that's a gig economy for you.
Wow, I have never heard of that show, but it sounds like you have real hipster vibes. I appreciate that. Contestant number 3, same question. What TV sitcom can you just not get enough of?
I like contestant number 2. Also enjoy a crime-related sitcom. My favorite being CSI, because
Wow.
of the
Oh,
murder, and it is comedic how bad they are at solving them, or how bad the murderers are at committing them. It's a toss-up.
wow. Sounds like you really know what you like, and I appreciate that. Thank you, contestants, for answering my questions. I can't wait to have a magical first date with each and every one of you. And the screen goes black. You're just kind of like chilling in the house. They kind of roll it out and whatever. And I'll give you guys a little moment if you want to all chat amongst yourselves, kind of get to know the other members of the house. And I'll say the host is kind of like, okay, y'all can get ready. Get ready bright and early for your dates, your first dates in the morning. Don't stay up too late.
Early.
Yes, we got all 3 of your dates to get through in one full day, so just be ready for that.
Can I be the last one? I do not like to awaken before noon.
Sorry about that. We kind of have to have you all there in the morning, and then we'll figure out the order. So
I mean, if
It
we just
seems
want to
like
stay up
that.
all night, that seems fine with me.
up to you. And they just like roll all the shit out of there and kind of like leave you to the house. So
But there are usually more of us on shows like this. This seems like a very small dating pool.
I think it's nice. Yeah, want to hop into the hot tub? Maybe ask each other some personal questions, get to know each other a little bit, maybe drink some Everclear. I don't know what y'all feeling.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun. I even brought a swimsuit for Porky.
I did not.
I didn't either, so.
All
She
right, let's
walks
do
over
this
and
then.
gets in the hot tub in her dress.
Emilio will just go.
She
And
pulls
hop
the
into
card
the
and just stares
pool.
at Emilio for a second. Stares. Hey, what was your character's name, Mary Kate?
Sally Mae.
Sally Mae. Well,
So what's everyone? I'm kind of a bottom for the most part.
depends on my mood.
All right, so a switch. How about you?
Well, sometimes it kind of depends what I'm feeling. Like, if I had to walk a lot that day, I like to be bottom, but sometimes, you just want to be on top.
Yeah, I mean both have their positives. Yeah, definitely. Um, I don't know what. Do you guys have any questions? Something to get things a little heated in here.
What's the worst fruit you've ever tasted?
Hmm.
Was it that one that's supposed to smell like dead bodies?
I don't know. I think people generally are a little too self-conscious about the smells of fruits. I think all fruits are beautiful in their diversity and the way they taste, they smell. Um, Even the fruits with like little hairs that surround it. Um, I often find like once you cut into it and you lick your tongue in, they're all beautiful and they're all meant to be eaten.
That's very poetic.
It's the life I live. What can I say? My mom and pop, they said, if you ain't gonna spit beautiful, you might as well not spit at all.
Words of
and
wisdom.
with that, it kind of you hear the soft guitar music. Camera kind of pans out, leaves you guys in the hot tub, and
I
we'll
stare it
fast.
right in the lens. I'm just like,
Somebody over like an intercom is like, please don't, please.
but I do it
Stop
like really
looking at
creepy where I'm like looking up.
you're messing up our shot. Can you just like not just like for 2 seconds, just like not look at the okay, she's not stopping. Okay, all right. We'll edit around it. And we'll kind of fast forward to the morning where you guys are all woken up. Can I get everybody to roll a d4 for me? So we can see who goes first. Biggest number goes first.
2d4?
1d4.
Oh, I got a 2.
I just got a
2
2.
and 2.
I got a 3.
Ooh, okay, so Sally Mae is going first. Can we have a roll off between Journey and Emilio?
What if we wrestled?
I would definitely best you in hand combat.
I hope so. So let's do this. You go first then, because I'd love to have that happen.
I get to go first, and we. Okay. I like this trade.
So we have Sally Mae, Journey, and then Emilio rounding it out. So a nice big stretch limo pulls up, and the host pops out one more time and says, "Thank you so much for being awake." And I'm here to give you your first date theme. Right. So it's up to you to figure out what kind of date you want to go on. Possibilities are endless. Don't worry about money. Don't worry about anything, any strings. We'll make it happen. So, date number 1. The theme is adventure. Adventure is the theme. Yes, Journey.
I really don't like you.
All right. Well, I'm not the one that you're trying to win over, so I guess that's fine. As long as you just don't give us any trouble, then that's all right. Okay, she's doing the weird look thing again. All right, so Sally Mae, you are your first, and the host kind of like leads you over to kind of a personal testimonial room, and here, just describe what kind of adventure date would you want to take our bachelorette on?
All right. So I heard about this little tiny town. It's called Mount Horeb, and there they got a bunch of these teeny tiny little trolls all throughout, like the little garden gnomes, but they're like scattered throughout. So I figured we could go have a scavenger hunt and figure out and find the little tiny trolls and like take like them Instagram pictures. I figured that would be cool because like it didn't happen if you don't document it. That's what my one friend from Alabama said. So, I figured that would be a fun date and we could have a picnic amongst all the little trolls looking at us. And I figured it would be kind of creepy, but a little bit of adventure and a little bit of fun. Porky's really excited. He's got a troll costume.
Okay, so going to what's the name? Did you say the mountain name one more time?
Mount Horeb is the name. The village of Mount Horeb. Yes, it exists, and I looked it up online.
That's fabulous. All right, so Mount Horeb and going to a little village with all these gnomes, having a picnic. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, that was it. It was just scavenger hunt, Instagram pictures,
Instagram
and
pictures,
eating food amongst the terrifying trolls.
Fabulous. Okay, so now please roll your D4 and we'll see how well did the date go.
All right. That is a 3.
That's pretty good. Okay, so a 3. We'll put that, I'm going to write that down. 3. Okay, so let's see. We'll say that you get to Mount Horeb and Kaylee sees the gnomes everywhere. She just goes, "Wow, these little guys are the cutest thing I've ever seen. You did such a good job."
Oh my god, thank you. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so much fun. I mean, look, I tried to get a little costume for Porky. Porky and I are a package deal. Porky doesn't like you, but it looks like he likes you. Do you like animals?
I do. At my home in Flagstaff, I have 17 different animals. Some cats, some dogs, some lizards, some chickens, and then a tiger in the backyard.
Oh my god, I've always wanted to see a tiger. At the zoo where I'm from, it's just like a bunch of little like livestock animals, but I've never seen a tiger before. And like that is so cool. I love dogs and cats and lizards, and if it got 4 legs, I'm gonna be a friend to it.
Oh my gosh. Well, if you keep this up, then maybe you can come back with me to Flagstaff and meet my tiger, which is, hold on, let me think of a really awful name that we're going to say, I can't think of it. Nope. Oh, no, that the first time I thought, Rose.
Rose? Oh my god, it's so fun. Oh my god, I didn't think I would adopt an accent, but like meeting new people, like I'm learning all kinds of new things.
Wow, what an experience. And she's gonna like, I guess y'all are like hiking up to the picnic spot. What do you think you brought for food?
I feel like it's like Midwestern casseroles. Like it's full on, like we got some like tater tot casserole. We got like the 7-layer salad. There's like some sort of jello dish that is like all Mammy's recipes that she made up in like the teeny tiny kitchen on set. Now I don't know what your like dietary requirements are, but like Porky and I, we're vegetarian, vegetarian. But I made these things. They're from home, and we got recipes from Manny and Pappy, and they just wanted to just say howdy doody with these recipes. So
They sound adorable. And I was correct. You are a chef. That's amazing.
oh my god.
And she's gonna eat everything. I'll say, sadly, the tater tot casserole, she kind of has one bite and then just kind of sets it down. But the rest of the stuff she likes. She's having a good time with the meal. And any specific kind of Instagram pictures you'd want to take?
Yeah. So I think we're gonna like pose and do like a little like looking like someone's watching me and there's a giant gnome behind, and then like they probably Sally Mae is too ignorant to understand these are probably sexual positions, but she's probably making it into like a little provocative, and she doesn't even know it. She just thinks it looks funny, or like how cute is that, and it's like purely pure in her head, but it looks completely different in real life.
Kaylee's gonna go, wow, you are so creative with your photography. I really appreciate that. And
I got the blue ribbon at this 4-H fair for photography, and it was just like such an honor, and I can't believe I got to take pictures of you. You're so pretty.
oh my gosh, your compliments are just the best. You're really pretty too.
Oh my god.
And I'll say it lasts for like quite a long time. Like the crew kind of has to like call you guys back. You're running a little bit late, but nice, very good. A 3, excellent. So next we have Journey. You're taken back to your little. Also,
Is the host with me?
The host will kind of like lead you to the room. They just kind of like walk behind and are like kind of trying to motion you.
I'll like randomly look behind.
Just
and then like keep walking off and then stop and like turn.
Just please go into the room and do your thing, please.
Fine.
Thank you.
Slowly close the door, but like keep looking.
Okay, just like
do a really low giggle.
Can you do the damn thing? Let's go. Okay. So please describe your adventure date.
Well, I had heard about this place with like really creepy troll dolls, and I thought about that, but apparently it's already been done today. So I think instead, I want to go somewhere where there's like not a lot of people to be able to fully dedicate my attention to Jennifer, Julie, Kayla. What's her name?
Kaylee.
Oh, Kaylee. So that way we can really get to know each other. And I think the best way to do that is to explore the catacombs under Paris. Just the two of us. And the skulls. The lost souls from years and years of death and torture.
The host will kind of peek there. It's like, are you just walking through it? You're just making like a pass?
That sounded really fun. Okay, I guess we'll get like
you can still do that.
And a baguette or something. Champagne, that's France, right? French. Yeah. Can I get I don't know any other French food other than a baguette. Can you get us something that just like DoorDash something to like the catacombs for us?
Oh God. Okay. We'll see. Just roll your D4.
Okay, that's like weird host, but fine.
This is the D4s are real. Yay! But not yay. You got a 1. So this date was not that good.
It wasn't great for me either.
I'll say maybe at the beginning you guys had a lot of, like they said, you can go anywhere, you can do anything, and somehow it all happens in a day. I don't know. But we'll say that you guys had a lot of like travel issues, like getting to France. Like a car broke down, and then the plane broke down, and then the boat broke down. And it was just, it took a few hours to like get to France, and so whenever you get there, Kaylee's just like, wow, that really sucked. I hate it when things don't work right.
I should have known that that was what was going to happen with the card I pulled today.
You knew that this was going to happen?
Well, yeah, kinda. So this was what I pulled earlier today.
Wow. If I know anything about tarot cards, that's the worst one.
I mean, really, they're all up for interpretation, depending. Whatever. So Kaylee?
Yes. My name's Kaylee. That's KAYLEIGH. Are we going to go to like a restaurant or to the Eiffel Tower?
Close. We're going under the Eiffel Tower.
Oh.
Just hand her some like galoshes and a headlamp hard hat thing.
Cute. And she just puts it on.
You look kind of dumb in a hat.
You look kind of dumb too.
I feel like this is a bonding experience because of how dumb we look in our hats.
Maybe so. I guess we'll have to see. She'll just like wait for you to like lead wherever we're
Jeremy's really having this like, I'm bland and this bitch is bland. Okay. So she like goes to follow me. Okay, so we're gonna go in to these tunnels, and some of them are lined with real human skulls. And supposedly there are ghosts in danger at every single turn. I could understand if you're too scared and need to turn back now.
Wow, that does sound frightening. But I don't know. I think I can handle it.
Okay. Let's go. It's like that when you like play chicken with someone and it's like you can't have as dead of eyes as I do. It's like you're weird. All right, let's go.
Taylor, if you don't mind, since you got a 1, I'm going to say that your date was the exact plot to the movie of As Above and Is So Below, or whatever the name of that movie is.
We just pop out of a manhole like, oh God.
If you haven't seen this movie, I don't want to spoil it because you totally should see it, but it's a scary movie and these people go down and then it's like scary things chase them and then it like flips and then like people die and it's really like, it's bad. It's bad. So yeah, they'll like pop back up and Kaylee's just like, that was probably one of the worst experiences of my life. But you tried.
But
I
I saw
guess
you die like 4 times. It
that
was
one's a
really
little not
awesome.
new.
What?
Oh, what? Can we go home now? And the producers will like kind of scoop you guys back up. Um,
I'll just look over
maybe
to the host. Do you want to go on an adventure in the catacombs?
nope, I'm good. I heard a lot of screaming. We should get out of here before like the police
It's
do
fine.
something. Oh God, I hate my job. Just like leads y'all back. Um, ooh, tough luck, buddy. That was a one. They get back in the same day. It's weirdly only noon. Whenever you
I've
guys get
lived
back.
12 lives in the last 4
Uh,
hours.
and they kind of put around Journey, they kind of like give you like one of those like electric or not electric, those shock blankets, and kind of give you the other half of the baguette that wasn't eaten.
Oh, cool.
And just kind of like tap you on the shoulder. The host is like, "Oh, Amelia, okay, your turn."
All right, sure.
To the
So for our date, we're first gonna go to my friend Henry Cavill's kind of in-house burlesque Witcher show. Yeah, he and I kind of co-created together. So we'll start the evening with that. We'll get you nice front row seats if you want, though that's considered the splash zone by many of our compatriots and fans. Afterwards, I think I have a picnic prepared. We'll go to a lovely park, one where I planted every tree by sticking my tongue into the fruits that I tasted and licking the seeds out and then planting them with my own hands. I'll feed you chocolate strawberries, anything you want. I just want to see your lips move, and I want to hear everything you have to say about yourself. I want to know you in every intimate detail. And I guess we'll see what happens later.
So wait, let me just make sure I got lost in the description a little bit. So there was a Henry Cavill Witcher burlesque show, front row
Yep.
seats.
Yes, I'm a part of that though, so you'll be alone for a little bit, but I'll come down when I'm done with my set.
Okay, and then a picnic with exotic fruits. Just fruits? Was there just fruits?
Oh no, chocolate, of course, is
Chocolate,
going to be
sorry.
involved. Yeah, we'll bring a nice chocolate fountain, maybe some fondue. Just I want time alone.
Fantastic. And then just getting super vulnerable and speaking about all sorts of details that go along with that. So
I'm
roll
more
your
excited for this to be a 1 and Blair have to figure out a reason this was a bad date. I know!
All right,
You'd be like, oh, she hates Henry Cavill.
I'm out.
Like,
Henry Cavill shows up at the date. We just ignore her the whole time.
Oh my god. That would be.
So I'm rolling 2d4s.
No, just one.
Oh, just one? Okay, I got a 3.
Ooh, okay. So, not the best, but still pretty good. Okay, so say you guys get to the venue and she's like, "You helped create this show?"
Yeah. Well, it was pretty much after Henry Cavill did the first season of The Witcher. He and I were. He of course bought the barrel from the movie set, and had converted it into a sort of hot tub in his condo. So there he and I was, just kind of playfully splashing each other's nipples with the hot water in the hot tub when we don't know who came up with the idea first, but we pretty much both said, Witcher burlesque show. And part of the appeal is that we don't advertise that Henry Cavill is in it. And people will be like, "Oh, that's a good Henry Cavill lookalike up there." I recognize that tush in the particular spot right below the left cheek that kind of goes into the crack. I know that cheek. But it is Henry Cavill, and of course I'm in it as well. I have a very particular scene, something that I got from my pole dancing class. It's this really cool technique where you kind of go up the pole, kind of feet first, and then after some training, I'm able to spread my legs completely and sort of split. At that point in time, the pair of undies that have been provided to me, leather and slightly stitched by Henry every time we do the show, starts to tear open, and it's almost like a very reminiscent of the Madonna scene with the wind. And there is a slight fan breeze that comes up from the top. That's actually also Henry. He has quite a mouth on him. So yeah, I think you're gonna find it tantalizing, and I hope that you are aroused. Most people are when they come.
Wow. You sound like such an entrepreneur.
Thank you.
I've never seen The Witcher, but maybe after this show, I will. I guess we'll have to see.
Yes, The Witcher is different in that there is less nudity. So just so you know.
I'll try not to raise my expectations too high.
I mean, hopefully raise something, you know.
Aha! You guys will
Can we
go.
say that we're watching these dates happen? And then I'm
Yes.
just in the back
they're
room
all-
like, oh my god.
They are all like, everything is on a TV for the other contestants to see. Like nothing, like y'all see everything. Everything is for everybody. Yeah, so we'll go into the show. Please. I mean, well, I guess yeah. Let me think. So
we going scene by scene? Because we can. I don't know. Or we want to keep that Patreon exclusive.
No, we gotta keep that for the paying customers.
we gotta keep that for the paying customers. I will say though, I'll say whenever you were doing your pole dance, there was a moment where, like, you know, Henry is supposed to like really like oil up that that pole.
Uh-huh.
And he kind of overdid it a little bit too much.
More lube than necessary. No, we've been here before. Oh, yeah.
But it hasn't been since your early days, you know? Like, he shouldn't make mistakes like this. So you kind of, like, during your pole dance, you do kind of slip a little bit. You're able to recover enough, but Kaylee's in the front row. She did notice.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I think I laugh. I mean, I think just like part of sex, when sometimes, you know, maybe you fart a little bit and you look at each other's eye. I think real love is laughing during it and being like, fuck it, let's keep doing it, you know? So he's going to keep doing it and get ready for the next scene where he picks up the Witcher's sword and then polishes it before giving it back and putting it in its sheath.
For sure. If you do catch a few glimpses of Kaylee throughout the show, and she just has the same face the whole time. So you're
really, even during the like, I think the sword's too big for your sheath. Do we need another sheath? And then we go to the sheath store and we start putting his sword into different sized sheaths.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're like, okay, this one doesn't fit. Like maybe this one, and this one stretches a little bit, but I don't think it's working.
Yeah, even during that scene, she just keeps like a straight face the whole time. So you're really not sure what she's thinking during this. But I'll say like once you're finished with your show, Kaylee kind of comes backstage and she has a just obnoxiously large bouquet of roses. And it's like, oh my god, I've never seen anything like that before. These are for you.
Thank you. Seeing you carry these roses, it burns my heart. And I'm glad I was able to be vulnerable as well as funny in front of you. But we have more to do. I'm going to kiss Henry goodbye, and I will see him later. But why don't I pick you up out front in my motorcycle?
Okay. And then she'll just like turn and walk out, go outside. Ooh,
yeah, me and Henry like kiss each other on the mouth very passionately, and then I slap his butt before I head towards my motorcycle.
Like all business partners do.
Yeah. You know what? We're come on. We do a burlesque show together. Like
for sure.
We've been in a hot tub. Like it's cool.
For sure. So you guys jump on the motorcycle and you're headed to where exactly is this picnic going to be?
Yeah, we'll say it is like North Carolina on the like where all the lighthouses are and like the weird sea turtles and the islands of horses. So we're just across, so we see all this island of these fantastic, beautiful horses. And as we ride, like there's vibration to the bicycle, the motorcycle. It's a classy, sleek piece right here. It kind of moves and jiggles in the right way. And I kind of like turn towards her and I say, make sure you hold on tight. And I gently take her left and her right arm or hand and I gently guide it to my thighs, which I have been working on for the past couple of months. And so like, just as a nice, I guess, flex, I flexed my thighs, suggesting that, yes, these thighs do have the power to crush in the best and most meaningful ways.
Wow. That's all she'll say. I also, disclaimer, this is an adult stream. So if you are 18 years or younger, get out.
Why my date we do that?
Hey, I saw a lot of death and murder and
sinew. That's true. It's just not about the romance. It's also about, sorry, this date's reminding me to add that disclaimer.
We had suggestive sexual poses with trolls. That's true.
It's the accent. I don't know. All right. So you get to this wonderful picnic, and so you said there is a chocolate fountain, fondue. A bunch of different fruit and everything. So what should we start with first? It all looks so wonderfully delicious.
Yeah, but what I find one of my favorite things to do is to dip your tongue into something sweet and then dip it into something bitter, then something sour, and then you just kind of go around in this beautiful orgastic enjoyment of the flavors of the different fruits and the cheeses and the breads. And if we aren't too full, maybe later we can swim across naked over to the horse island. I can show you how to ride a horse and we can just kind of go down the beach enjoying the sun and each other's skin on each other.
Wow. This is extremely elaborate. I appreciate that. And I'll say y'all do you have the food, you'll swim over to the side. I will say now's a great time for the screen kind of does a little like and the host pops up. Somehow the host is on the screen. You don't really know where they went at the thing. And as kind of the last scene that you see is Emilio kind of helping. I will say y'all are clothed, but helping Kaylee up on the horse at this time. You'll see the host come on and go, ooh. What Emilio doesn't know is that Kaylee was in a tragic horse riding accident when she was 5 years old. This moment is actually very traumatic for her. There's going to be some minus points there. Our contestants don't know. There's a secret list of Kaylee's likes and dislikes. If those happen in the dates, you will get bonus points or negative points. So keep an eye out for those. And sadly, horseback riding is one of Kaylee's dislikes.
Oh, God. Okay, so I will say, when he offers her fruit and stuff, there's like the little toothpicks. His tongue is so articulate that it kind of wraps around the toothpick and is able to like dip into the different things and also bring it to her. So that's my saving grace. But yeah, horse riding, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, it's a shame that Kaylee is like writing this, like she won't give this list to the producers asked. They're like, we wanted to tell them so they could get like bonus points, but she is really secretive with this list. So we can only tell you after the fact if you've hit it or not. But
well,
yeah.
I found the spot.
So damn, oh my gosh. Okay, so after you see kind of like Kaylee and Emilio riding off into the sunset, there's a she kind of is, she's holding on to the horse's neck, and I'm guessing you guys are bareback, right?
Oh yeah, is there another way?
Right, so kind of like what you don't notice is she's like holding onto the horse's neck, but her face is kind of on the other side of the horse's neck from you. And there's kind of a zoom in of Kaylee's face that's still kind of like this, but her eyes are just like, as like you're riding the horse. So
she's like in front, like all freaky out and stuff. And I'm like, just like holding it. My like hair's flowing through the wind. Like, yeah.
Sadly, she can't even pay attention to your wonderful Fabio moments. Mitch, I hate to tell you, but that's actually a minus 2d4. So
riding a horse.
I know. Wow.
Can you hear the squeak too?
The squeak? Back to the thing. So with that means that Sally Mae, you won with 3 points. So go ahead and write down. You have 4 d6 right now.
Can we talk about how during my date we each died multiple times, transported to another plane of existence, and saw so many horrors, yet the horseback riding was the worst date.
That was it.
I should have went with murder. God damn it. Every time.
I need okay. I guess trying to think. So technically, Mitch, you also got a 3, and Taylor got a 1. Because how I was doing this is kind of like a me adding this on. This isn't in the thing, but this is just a chance for you guys to get more D4s at the end. So technically, what I have here, there are 3 likes and 3 dislikes. There is like from a 1 to 3 D4s. So if it's something she just likes, you get an D4. If it's something she kind of likes, 2 D4s. Really likes, 3 D4s. So that was something she's got a little bit of like a past with. So I'm going to say, Mitch, technically you got second place.
Give it.
So that would be 3 D4s, but with the -2, you get 1 D4. So go ahead and write down 1 D4 for you. And then Taylor also with damn, that made me just the last. Taylor, technically you got last place. So that's actually 2 D4s. So you still came out on top the way that I had that set up. So you still came out on top of that. Nick, I feel like that sucks. I'll give you 2 D4s. I'm a sympathetic.
Let me win.
Oh, sorry.
Who gets 2D4s?
I'm such a sympathetic DM. I'm like,
No, look.
This is a competition player.
The more
That's
Emilio watches these other dates, he's like, I don't think this woman can handle me. I think more so these two. So I think by the end of it, we all just go.
We're all gonna
"Fuck it."
win. Yeah.
Yeah, we go to that hot
Just
tub and we see what happens.
It'll
when
be
we
a
get
throuple
wet.
at the end of it.
never mind.
Yeah.
The producers are like,
like,
so Mitch, you only have 1 D4. The producers don't like that plan.
during Emilio's entire date, like Journey went from just like fanning herself to then just like maniacally like laughing at Kaylee's like uncomfortableness. Just in this like California mansion where, you know, all bachelorette contestants chill at.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. They put them all in like this section closed off from the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So, our tally count right now. Sally Mae has 4 D4s for the final rose ceremony. Journey has 2 D4s, and Amelia only has 1 D4. All right, so that's our tally right now. You guys come back. You know, you clean up, you go to bed. But before you're going to bed, the producers, the host runs back and is like, "Oh, sorry, wait. Kaylee wanted to ask you guys a few more questions. If you're not like asleep yet, is that okay?"
No, I'm fine. As long as
Yeah.
you don't mind me coming in my pajamas.
You can. Yeah,
Very
that
much
can
look
happen.
forward to the chance to being near you at night when you can easily be lost in the darkness.
I'm not staying here. I'm just bringing in the television. So they kind of like.
I'll get lost in that darkness with you. Lose each
Fine.
other, lose ourselves.
Can you guys wait till after the show? One of you has to go with. Okay, just sit here and they'll like motion. I don't.
And I think he'll be wearing like satin like Under Armour-esque underwear, so it's just kind of like almost like vacuum sealed.
Yep.
Make the sound with me.
I'm still wrapped up in the shock blanket. But now it's just because it's comfortable. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine.
I've got I went to Troll Town and all I got was a lousy t-shirt. Just
With a matching one for Porky.
yes, Porky has a little tiny
Aw.
one.
God. If anything, Kaylee's just gonna like kidnap Porky at the end.
Right?
It's like, all of you lose. I only want Porky. So the TV pops back on, and you'll see Kaylee. She's still dressed in the same way that she was for all of your dates. She goes, "Wow, thank you all so much for giving me such an amazing day. I had a great time with each of you. But now I have some questions. Sally Mae, since you won today's dates, you will start with this question. When I was 10, I got a fish at the county fair. It lived for 3 days and then mysteriously disappeared. But I swear to God, I heard a toilet flush right after the last time I saw him. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?"
Oh my god, I'm so sorry about that fish, but I really, really like the, it's called caramel corn, and then they mix it with cheese corn, and it's like the coolest flavor. It's all out at the Blue Bunny factory that make the weird ones, but that's the one I get. And you think, that's probably not the best flavor, but salty and sweet make a perfect combination. Porky likes it too.
Wow. An ice cream favorite flavor that's not only experimental, but perfect for pigs as well. I appreciate that. Journey, same question. I won't retell the story about my fish, but what's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
She looks over to the host again for an uncomfortably long amount of time in silence. The tears of my enemies. Or also probably strawberry and cream.
Wow. I've had strawberries and cream, but never the tears of my enemies. Maybe we can try that together.
Maybe
I
so.
appreciate that.
The host again.
The host is like, stop it, stop. Just like off screen a little bit. And Amelia, same question. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
So there's this lovely restaurant in my hometown of Puebla, Mexico, where we have this very hard like fruit. It's like the coconut, and we put ice cream into it, and it's got like this little hole on the top, and so the best way to eat it is you just kind of go, and you dip your finger into it, and you just slowly like get the ice cream out, and it's got some of the flavor of the fruit that's what's inside it. So it's usually kept like pretty creamy and tasty, and it's really meant to absorb the inside. So yeah, I just put my little finger in there and I just it's delicious. You need to try it sometime.
Wow.
Journey's watching like slack-jawed at this. Is like, I change my choice. That is also my favorite.
That is very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Wow.
can come to my hometown sometime. I know a great local place. They do it really right. The fruit's very ripe and oh, it's delicious. Even at the end, you can kind of dip your tongue into it and kind of lap up that liquid, almost like a milkshake at the end of it, when it really gets like juicy. Oh,
Wow. What an experience. I don't even know what to say. I appreciate that. Question number 2. Sally Mae. When I was a little girl, I always dreamed of being a newspaper delivery person. What do you see when you close your eyes?
I mean, I see the inside of my eyelid because when you close it, like you can't see nothing. So I'm guessing it's the inside of my eyelid, but I'm not quite sure. I think Porky thinks the same thing, but we'd have to like have a powwow and figure that out. So
Wow, that's so realistic. I love that answer. Journey, how about you?
Well, after our wonderful date today, I now close my eyes and see the horrors that we share together replayed over and over. But before that, I saw lots of squiggly lines because I do have vision problems.
Wow, that's crazy. Funny. I don't see the same. Amelia,
That is
how about you?
intriguing.
I think for me, it goes back to when I was young and I was still discovering myself. My dad said he was taking me to summer camp, and I was excited. I had a new backpack with Ninja Turtles on it. I was super excited. I was going to meet new people. I was still getting over my shyness in that awkward stage during puberty where you're trying to find the self love that's needed to survive the rest of your life. Unfortunately, my dad ended up taking me to a kids' home for orphans and such, and he left me there. And every day I held on to that backpack, and I was wondering when summer camp would end, but it never did. And in the end, I had to make my own home. Um, I still have that backpack, but it's just right there on the hook. I don't need my dad anymore. I found the self love and respect through my found family and my friends. But every now and then, when I close my eyes, I still see that final departure of my dad when he wouldn't even look me in the eyes when I said goodbye.
Wow.
So tragic.
Emilio. I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too.
Yeah.
And then
Yep. No, that's fair.
the screen will just cut black, and the host will come back around and be like, "Okay, I think it's time for bed for all of us. We'll start with another date in the morning. Yes, Journey."
I had nothing funny to say, but just his reaction. I don't remember when I signed the contract for this show, but will you be paying for the therapy I now need after my day?
All right, so bed, waking up, and meeting out front at 8 a.m. And we'll do this all over, you crazy kids. Let's go. And he'll kind of like shove all of you into your rooms. Really that question there, crazy.
I'll
Do
get my revenge.
we want to go on a little bit of a break for a second? Are we good for break? Wow,
Commercial break.
Commercial break. These have been some dates, y'all.
Yeah, we can sell the fruit that we talked about during the commercial.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. The commercial break, there's just like advertisements for all the different places you guys went today. There's a really like opposite. It's like they're trying to overcompensate for the fact that they're catacombs. Kind of like if you remember Shrek, that like welcome to Duloc. It's like that, but with the catacombs. Yeah. And so that's a commercial in there.
Yeah, it's like travel to Paris.
There's the one with the gnomes. It's an advertisement, but all the pictures that Sally Mae and Kaylee took, even the provocative ones with then there's kind of like they really liked Porky. So there's like, take pictures where Porky stood. You're like,
oh my god, Porky's gonna get so many like
it's gonna be Instagram
or like
famous.
pets like sponsorships and stuff. Oh my gosh.
The producers are really like begging you, like, can you please start an Instagram if you haven't already for Porky? Like, we think that would really like do well with the audience, and like then we can work on that. We can be like partners in that. Maybe like a 60-40 type.
That would be that's such a good
As
deal.
this is
oh
happening,
my god!
I'm just staring like from a window at the like producers. Also, I'm like. Every time it's a bad deal, I just get even angrier, and then when it's a deal that seems okay, I'm like,
and I'll be picking up a deck of cards that I just can't get my fingers on because like my nails are too short, and so I'm just like,
oh my god, we're going to break. Goodbye. we'll be back in like 10 minutes.
We are back, and we're ready. We're ready to keep looking for love here because right now we're lost without
Lost.
love. Lost. So,
No, will love ever find me?
I don't know. It sounds like y'all are. It sounds like Kaylee's the only one that needs to worry about that. Who knows what's gonna happen?
we're. I'm fine with the throuple.
Mitch, what are you reading there?
Nothing, just some light reading before bed.
Oh, okay.
I also got some snacks too.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I have this.
Oh no.
I have a hot dog and a cherry-filled donut. We'll probably get into a little bit later tonight. So,
whoever highlights this VOD just might need to learn how to use a censor tool. I'm just saying.
it's just a hot dog and a cream cherry
You're right.
donut.
You're right. Anyway, back to the
Gross.
Oh my god. I hate that. So back to the final rose. The commercial break ends, and it's 8 a.m. and you're all waking up for the next date. The host kind of like greets you all again. Same scenario. Black limo pulls up, jumps out, is looking a little bit more chipper, after a night.
You're looking great
journey.
today.
Oh, and now it's gone. Okay, so today's date, contestants.
What is that I smell? Do you have any deodorant? Beer?
It's the deodorant I changed. Thank you for noticing.
You're welcome.
All right, so let's see.
What is your name?
It's not important. I'm the host.
I need to know your name.
The host. You can just call me the host. That's my name.
That'll still
that's
work.
my title.
She writes it down on a piece of paper 3 times and folds it a couple.
Is that a journal that you have that says
no
Death Note on the front of it? But so I guess I'll have you guys roll another D4 again to see who will go first.
Okay.
Emilio, if you could just put down your breakfast for 2 seconds.
Una.
3, and I could do both.
So 1, 3, and Sally Mae, what did you get?
I rolled a 1. Mine.
So Sally Mae and Journey roll again.
4.
Nat. 4, okay.
That's a 3. So
okay. So we'll go kind of reverse order or kind of backwards. So it'll be Emilio, Journey, and Sally Mae this time. And the host, oh God, I regret what I've written down for themes now.
What's the theme? The host.
The host walks up and is like, all right, so for date number 2, your theme is comfort. Comfort. That is your theme. And Emilio, looks like you are first to go into your testimonial and talk about your date. Ready?
All right, so we're talking about something comfortable. Okay. All right. There's this lovely spot in Vermont that I like to go to. Usually take my motorcycle up to the mountains near Montpellier. There's a small little town there. Quaint, with gold siding and stuff, freshly painted. A few people here and there's a lovely crepe shop, but I remember there was this one of those little riding machines there. And when I was younger, I used to go on that for hours and hours on end, only stopping for refreshment, maybe some water. Um, so I say if you're comfortable with it, let's go ride together on that mechanical bull.
Is it like actually a mechanical bull, or is it more like a you put a quarter in and it's like a spaceship? It just kind of goes.
No, it is a truly beautiful looking mechanical bull, handmade, done by the residents, painted in purple and orange. And one of my favorite things about it is it has this lovely vibration that kind of resonates around the saddle. So not only are you trying to hold on, and obviously you don't use hands, right? You want to keep your hands free. Because you're practicing doing other things. But you got to stay on, and despite the vibrations, or as the residents call it, the vibations underneath you. But they'll cheer you on throughout the whole thing. It's a lovely and intoxicating experience. So how about it?
All right. Roll a d4, please.
Got a 2.
Okay. So, not the worst, but also not the best. Right? So, uh, you guys you'll arrive at. Did you say Vermont?
Yep.
You'll arrive in Vermont, and Kaylee is just like, are we going to like an Airbnb?
No.
Okay. So, please, I would love to see what your idea of comfort is. I'm so excited to get started.
Me too. Hope you're ready for a good ride.
If it's anything like the last one, I don't know if I am.
I'll be gentle. I feel like, as you grow older, you're like trying to figure out, like, where does my sexual preference lie? Where does the experiment end? Where does self-discovery uh, reach its conclusion? And I don't think it ever does. I think little by little we try to love ourselves a little bit more, and in that way we try to please ourselves. In this place, there's no judgment whatsoever. You get on that mechanical bull, whatever comes off of it, it's you, either way.
Wow. I think your fourth job should be poet.
I think you have to be a poet to milk cows, to get them relaxed enough to place your hand or on their nipples, to start yanking it down and squirt that cream into the bucket. You got to make them comfortable.
I
I'll
don't
show you
think
sometime.
that would be great because currently I don't fully understand. But if you say so, maybe we'll find out later. Let's go to the mechanical bull.
All right, let's do it.
She'll follow you. And do you think you try it out first? Does she try it out first?
No, we try it out together.
Oh, it's one of those. So sure. How just is it like a real? I'm picturing like a mechanical bull, like with like the pill, the little cushiony things around it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And there's lots of like pictures of Emilio wearing assless chaps like on the Hall of Fame board. And I feel like as he comes in, everyone's like, there he is, the long rider. He knows how to ride. He knows how to ride for a long time. Damn. And he's just like, Thank you.
Cut to the
Gracias.
bachelorette mansion, and I'm just like sitting there looking over, and I'm like, he knows what he's doing, right? Like sweating.
I'm like, I have a fan and I'm fanning Journey. And Porky's using his little fan and fanning Journey.
Like, this can't be an accident.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Emilio, they say that your nickname is the longest ride. How
Yeah, it's
long?
really the long ride.
Sorry, the long ride. How long is the long ride in time? Let me preface. In time.
In time.
Like
What do
how,
you mean?
like normally, if you've ever watched rodeo, the goal is 8 seconds. Is that what they mean?
No. See, the thing is that's like a competition, and that's not something that I ever want to be involved in. The ride is not a competition. You get on that ride to experience yourself, um, and to just get lost for hours on end if need be. So it doesn't really matter how long you go, as long as when you hop off, you're satisfied.
Interesting. Let's go. Shall I get on? I'll say that since you only got a 2, she definitely did not. She was not able to hang as. I mean, you called it. You called it. She was not able to hang as long as Emilio, and it was probably like 5 seconds, and then was like thrown off. And I'm guessing just by viewing your camera that Emilio didn't like sympathy dive off with her. So Emilio's just like riding and kind of where the
Journey
two
has a
comes in.
stopwatch.
But no. But where the 2 comes in, I think is I think Kaylee's like she kind of like she gets out of the little like part, and she's just kind of like waiting for Amelia to finish. She's slightly impressed, but also just like really bored because she's just standing there. And there has to be like a little bit of like, this is I'm the bachelorette, right? So I guess Emilio, how long do you stay on the bull for?
Eh, mm, I'm not satisfied, but I'll kind of slap the side of the mechanical bull, and it'll go. And I'm like, okay, we're done. We're done. We're done for today. Now I'll unsaddle and walk towards her, kind of pulling up my pants that have slowly been riding down. And you can almost see like this lovely pink thong, like the straps of it on his sides.
Emilio have the deep V.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like an upside
Journey
down
is
volcano.
unwell watching this video.
He's like, hope you enjoyed yourself. I think after this we can take a walk around town and I don't know, maybe experience some culture, maybe some crepes. Yeah.
A crepe would be great. After watching you for about an hour and 30 minutes,
Yeah,
I would
sorry.
really like some dessert.
There's this place. It is a gothic little crepe shop with several Halloween-esque pumpkins on the front of it. Clearly, the person in charge was very captivated by The Nightmare Before Christmas. And you go in there and you're like hit with this scent of pumpkins and pumpkin spice and pumpkin pie. And there's these little like skeletal like fingers which kind of touch you as you come in. And they have these like black shawls and sheer that like just come down on you as you come in, and oh, the people behind this are so kind and wonderful, and they bring out your food and they say they're going to kill you and that they've poisoned it, but the crepes are amazing, so if they did, it would be worth it. So let's go there together. I'm sure you'll appreciate it, and see what happens.
Wow. Going a little off the beaten path. I appreciate that. She'll follow you to the crepe shop. Yeah, I'll say she's a little kind of like not super feeling the vibe, but the crepes were good. You were right. The crepes were really good. But maybe not totally on board with the Halloween theme.
Yeah, and he'll like when they get in.
Sorry. Keep describing. I have to save this cat. Oh my god.
Nah, I feel like that's more important. But she should have turned it around. I want to see your safe said cat.
Watch the cat rescue of 2022.
But I think like Emilio, when he gets there, they're like he orders his like dark chocolate crepe with marshmallows and like these little sugary skeletons on it. And they're like, Emilio, obviously we can't provide this for you. You've been here so many times. You're culinary wizard. Why don't you come back here and make yourself and your beautiful person here the crepes? And I'm like, no, I can't do that. I promised myself I'd never go back. And they're like, no, I think now's your time.
He has the dark past and he can cook. Oh my god.
And so yeah, he'll take off this apron that's like covered in blood off to the side next to the counter, and he'll put it on.
Is that jam? Was that blood?
And he like ties it back. And it says "Murder the Cook" on the front of it. And yeah, he'll go in and make the crepes himself.
Okay. She's intrigued, but also like because of like the flair and everything, like, the first day with time works really weird, and usually even though all this stuff happens, it's only an hour. But this is like pushing it. So she's kind of like, she has like the little walkie-talkie kind of like talking in her ear, and the producers are like, please make it, like, it's taking way too long, like, call it quits. Actually, yeah, even though, wait, how did that happen? He wrote the bowl for an hour and 30 minutes, and yet it's still only slightly past an hour.
Look, when you ride with Emilio, it only feels like an hour.
That's true. But
I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know.
It is pushing time. So she comes up to like the window. She's like, he's just this cat is that was Francesca. She was like about to knock everything down on a thing, and then I was sitting here and I was bitten. Anyway, bye Francesca. Kaylee comes up to the window, goes, Emilio, I'm sorry to have to stop you from your culinary genius, but we have to take these crepes to go.
Oh my. Okay. I'll do my best. It'll have to take some shortcuts, but I think it'll be worth it. And so he'll get like the flattener, which is kind of like an approximation of probably her fat ass, and just like squish the things down. Like, not how I usually do it, but I'll manage. Usually I like a little bit fluffier, but we gotta go.
I look over at Susie May. I'm like, would you describe my butt as fluffy? Or
It's like marshmallow.
And yeah, when he's done, he'll clap the crepes together and put them in the baggie.
And y'all just go back and and arrive back at the place, and you'll kind of eat the crepes on the way. They are delicious, but maybe just not as good as they normally are. So,
Yeah,
ending
it's
with
kind of like this is called the crepe. It's called the surprise in your mouth because there are like these little rock candies that resemble skeletons within the dark chocolate, but you don't know where they are. They're meticulously hidden and vanished away within the crepe. So when you're eating it, you're like, and then you're like, oh, something just exploded in my mouth, and I'm loving it. And it happens several times, maybe even 4.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah, definitely digging on the crepe. So you get back, the host leads you back away. The host is just like,
I just step across the doorway to the hall.
can you just fucking go?
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Hey, the host. Guess what?
What journey?
I ordered you a crepe from that restaurant that they went to. They promised me it wasn't poisoned.
Good thing I have an assistant to taste all my food before me. You're not the first one. And we'll just kind of like lead you
I'll succeed
to
in like that one.
all right, and then just, like be grumbling and like lead you to the testimonial room. So yeah, the theme is comfort. What date does Journey have planned?
Back to the catacombs.
That's all
We're gonna
she
try
does.
to
I think the second time maybe it'll be fine. If not, we got one more date. You know, we're gonna try it.
Yeah.
Well, in times when I need comfort, I like to consult my cards. So for that, I did just that, to choose what we'll do today. Luckily, I chose the Magician, so you know what that means.
You have to tell them what that means.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forget that people aren't quite as intelligent as I am. Looks over the host. That means we're going to a magic show. I also like dancing, so probably that after. But I figured we would go to the Magic Mansion in California and watch all of the magicians. And then after some musicians, we may end the night at my favorite bar.
Does it have a name?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, all right. Well, roll your d4.
Where is my dice? Okay. God fucking damn it.
Did you get a 1 again? Yeah. Oh, damn. Well, shoot, dad gum.
We just
y'all...
must not be meant to be. Oh, shucks.
Oh, shucks.
I'm so upset about this revelation. I definitely could not have seen it coming.
Kaylee's just like, if you can see the future, that's pretty cool. What's not cool is when you don't tell the producers.
Who told you I can see the future?
You just did, right now.
Did I? And then she'll like pull a quarter out from her ear. That was misdirection. Pick
Now
a
that
number
you...
between 1 and 5.
5.
Shakes it, turns to a $5 bill.
Wow. This isn't cringy at all. And she'll like follow
I'm
you
glad we agree.
into she'll like follow you in. I'll say you know what? At the what is this place called? I already forgot the name. The magic castle. What's it called?
I don't remember. I just know that there's a castle with a bunch of magicians in like LA
I
or
do
something.
too, but I don't remember the name.
I think it's just it's literally just Magic Castle. Okay.
Okay.
We're good.
So you had like researched this and you saw that like it's like Houdini's like great nephew or something like that. That's also into magic, crazy. And he was gonna be here and you're like, oh my god. You got the date wrong. So instead of Houdini's great nephew, it's amateur night.
Ugh!
And these amateurs suck. Oh, it's just like it's all bad. Like bro has a top hat, but it's like shaking and he like trips and there's like a rabbit that just like jumps out of the hat, but you totally knew it was there from the beginning.
I'll say,
You know, just
about halfway through this, because it is so painful for Journey
bad.
to watch.
Yeah.
She knows there are other things on the to-do list today. She just stands up in the middle of the audience and screams, "You all are horrible, and I will have my revenge on each and one of you for making this the worst experience of my life. I love the Magic Castle, and you have tainted the name." And then walks out.
And you just see Kaylee, like when you were yelling, she just went.
I walk back in and like grab her. Like, come on.
Like, go with you. Wow. You have a bit of a temper. I'm not sure how I feel about that yet.
I'm not sure how I feel about you yet, so I guess the feeling is mutual.
What's next?
I guess we can salvage this evening by going out dancing at one of my favorite clubs / bars / gastro pub / coffee shop / tattoo parlor / record shop / t-shirt screen printing business.
Okay. Sounds like a lot.
That's what makes it cool.
Okay. Let's
They're
go.
also thinking about opening up a kiln for ceramic artists.
Do you think that's wise?
They're supporting local art, so yeah.
Okay. Let's go. She'll just like
Question.
hold her hand out for
She turns around as soon and just doesn't even touch her. Just like walks to the car.
just like follow you. So when you get to this favorite bar / gastro pub / screen printing business / possibly
Record
kiln
shop
/ record
tattoo
shop
parlor
/ tattoo
yeah.
parlor /
Dance
and
hall.
yeah,
Mhm.
dance hall. What drink? Kaylee's gonna sit there and say, "This is a test. What drink do you think I want? Please remember, I'm a bartender at Applebee's. Your favorite bartender at Applebee's."
I wave over the bartender who walks over. The camera getting a real view of the entire bar now that is very obviously gothic themed, and all of the bartenders are dressed up like vampires.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. One dressed like Nosferatu comes up to us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is he the oldest?
No, he's like 22.
Okay.
Yeah. The oldest one's actually Edward from Twilight.
Damn it. Okay.
His name's Paul. Um, hey, Corey, nice to see you. I'm here on this date that I was forced to do because Jennifer thinks that I don't get out enough. Anyway, this is Haley. Their TV cameras. I'm so sorry. I would please like a old fashioned with like the one big ice cube. Thank you very much. Kaylee here, I think, would like a cranberry vodka with cherries in it and a lime.
What was that? It's really loud in here. Can you say it one more time?
She just yells over to someone like near the jukebox. Is like, shut up! And it gets quiet. I would like an old fashioned, please, with the one giant ice cube, and then I think Kaylee would like a cranberry vodka with cherries and one lime.
All right, can do.
Was I right?
Corey like just makes up. And Kaylee's just like staring forward and goes, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like waits for like the drinks to be done.
She like does a hand motion and the music starts again.
And she's just like still just like waiting for it. And you'll get your drinks and she'll go to like cheers you. And then like take a sip. Wow. This date has been real interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, I hate cherries.
Do we have to finish the entire date? Like, is that in the contract, or could I just finish out the night here dancing and I'll like meet you later?
I can call the limo to come pick me up out front.
Oh, cool. She goes to
So,
dance floor
like-
and starts dancing like the skids from Letterkenny.
Yes. And ooh, rough. So another two number ones back to back. That is not very good.
You know, that's all I could want, honestly. I'm not wanting the 4. I don't want this to go well at this point. I just want Emilio to also fail.
I mean, as things are shaping up, we'll have to see. But yeah, so she like leaves you weirdly, some kind of weird like in the editing of the thing. Like it's nighttime whenever she leaves the club, jumps into the limo. Rose petal fades, and then it is noon, and she drives back up. Noon on the same day though, and drives the limo back up to the place. The host is like, we don't know. Somebody's going to get Journey. It's not me. Thank God. But you know, oh, you're muted.
I'm like texting the host, like my like location constantly. Hey, the host, come get me. Hey, do you want to drink?
Giving that.
I have a friend here who said they would love to meet you. It's not weird, I promise.
Okay, we're giving that to somebody else. They'll take care of it. Sally Mae, you're the last one here, so we'll take you to the booth. Okay. And it's noon. He's already tired. And is just so ready for probably ready for this whole season to just be finished. But he'll lead you, just be like, thank you for being so cooperative.
It's no problem at all. Look at Porky's follower page.
Dear God, aren't you just a peach? That's great. I love that. That's fantastic. We'll work on getting Porky some more followers. He deserves it. So do you. Please remember, it's comfort. Comfort is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, what you got?
Okay, so we're gonna go to my personal workplace, and it's an organic cheese farm, and so we're gonna go milk some cows.
God, Emilio, you're watching this. I'm just saying, you're watching this.
Yeah, I feel like already his hands, which are like well seasoned with 10 years of milking, like already start like, you know, like immediately once, cheese farm comes up, his hands are just like, okay, we're doing this? Yeah, we're doing this. And he's like, no, not now. Later.
So going to the host will be like, anything else or just only milking cows?
And then we're gonna eat the mozzarella cheese.
Fantastic. Great. Good. So yeah, please roll your D4.
All right. Let's see. I rolled a 1.
Oh
Welcome to the club.
no! Oh man. This was a rough round of dates. 2-1-1. Holy shit. So I'll say like
But
whenever
we're all learning we like each other.
That's true.
I've like made the bartender put up the live feed somehow to the bar so I can watch this date as well.
And like in this weird like timey-wimey loop whatever of things, Kaylee's exhausted because somehow it was nighttime. Now it's noon on the same day. And so she like arrives and she's kind of like, Sally Mae, where are we?
Okay, well, we are at the organic cheese farm where I work, and I actually know someone else that works here. I don't think he's working today, though. I don't know. But we're going to go milk some cows, and then we're going to go eat the cheese, and that's it.
Okay.
And we got about, 40 cows to milk, so we got to get going, okay?
Okay. And she's like a little bit like hesitant, but she'll follow you to go milk the cows. Oh yeah, go for it.
If it's okay with you, we talked about this. Would it be
Yes.
okay if he was working at this time with the cows?
Yeah, totally. Oh, Emilio's there. Emilio's so there. The host is like, the fuck? Where who was in charge of what? They're only supposed to be, y'all not know it's supposed to be one-on-one dates. All the dates are supposed to be, and he like
I'm
gives
all of a
like
sudden behind the host.
Fuck shit. 10 seasons.
Looks like it's just us here now. Everyone else has gone on this date.
We have crews here, so there's witnesses if you try to murder me. I'm just saying.
For now. Just disappears. Slinks away.
The crew has started to film this little like side story that's happening as well. When I say they get everything
Footage for Hell House season 3.
right. So there's that, and then they'll walk up, and I guess Emilio's there as well. So now it's like a 3-day, and Kaylee, like, this is the first time that you see something. She's just like, 2 contestants at one day.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Peaches. Can you show me a little something, huh?
Who's Peaches?
It's not you.
Okay,
hi! And I'm just going to go over.
Yeah, show me.
And I will milk the cow and retell the tale. All right, so you remember that one time we were at the county fair and I didn't know how to milk a cow, and then you showed me how to milk a cow, and we entered that cow milking contest, and I squirted that guy in the face with the teat.
So much squirting. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, but I got a little bit better this time, and I just, if you could grade me on 1 to 10 teats on how well I did.
No, please place your hands upon mine and show me a woman's touch on a cow's teats.
I will proceed to show you gotta be gentle, but you gotta get it out. So you gotta be, you know how it works. You're so good at this.
It's like the ghost Patrick Swayze scene. Like you're just like, and I'm like,
yes, another Fabio. Only this time it's Midwestern Fabio and the farm with the cow and the breeze and the hay
We're
bale
getting
behind.
milk on ourselves, just like.
I'll say the whole time that this is happening, you guys don't realize, and the camera people don't realize either. They're focused on you guys. You wouldn't have even realized that Kaylee's the bachelorette. But what they did grab in the background is that a cow kicked Kaylee in the shin and shattered her shin.
Okay.
And the whole, like, not even, it doesn't even pan away. You see this all in the background of you guys getting like squirted with milk. And it's her like injured, and then her being like care flighted away, and like it gets to a point where like Kaylee's like no longer on the scene. It's just the two of you, and yeah, in weird, again, reality TV timey-wimey space. She has to recover for like, she has to recover for like an hour, but like weirdly it was a few weeks. Like
the ambulance goes by as we're like leaning back smoking a cigarette, and Amelia's like, si pudiera ser tu hero, si pudiera ser tus tíos, mi salvación.
I love it when you talk pretty like that.
Good time milking that cow. Yeah.
Thank you. I really worked on it.
Drooling on the host's shoulder.
We're both like sweating on the grass.
Yes.
The host is just gonna be like, "Can somebody please go fucking get them from that place?"
No,
they don't even realize.
Don't. Oh.
This is a go show. So in a weird, like they go pick you guys up in a limo, bring you back. It's now nighttime, and the host just like walks in. Oh shit! As I shatter situation that I have going here, the host just walks in. I was like, Kaylee has some more questions for you guys before you go to bed. So sit on the fucking couch. Yeah, what?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Where do you go to bed?
Doesn't fucking matter, Journey. Doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't fucking matter that I've put 3 deadbolts on my front door because of how...
Only 3.
I'm hiring a bodyguard. I'm hiring a bodyguard right now, and just gonna like start like typing in on the phone and walking away. But the crew brings in the little TV, and you'll see it comes back up. Kaylee's just the same as normal, except she's in a hospital bed. So it's like the same kind of like setup, but it's just a different background. She'd be like, weirdly enough, today's dates did not go exactly to plan, but I really hope that you can continue to charm me through these next 2 questions. Journey, you'll answer first. Currently, as you can see, my hair is a dirty blonde, accentuated with lovely rose gold highlights. What do you think happens after we die?
Wow. I think that first, as death grips us, we look face to face to our worst fears, our greatest mistakes, and we must conquer those before we are welcomed with a black nothingness for what seems like the rest of eternity. That is, until long after our body has been eaten by worms. We are reincarnated.
Sounds a little boring, but thank you.
Why am I here? Why am I here?
Sally Mae, same question. Oh no, we can't hear you.
I unmuted and muted at the same time.
Oh,
I've given this a lot of thought, and when we all die in the pork apocalypse, that we're all gonna go to the barbecue in the sky, and we're gonna have like a great time, and there's gonna be a plenty of alcohol and cows, and we're gonna look over and we're gonna see the pigs have taken over from the sky, and see all the wrongs that we did and how the pigs have taken over. So that's what I feel like would happen after the pork apocalypse.
And then we're reincarnated as pigs, and we must face the mistakes we made in our previous life.
That. Right.
wow. That was the exact opposite of what Journey said. Thank you.
You gotta
Emilio.
grow, pig.
Same question.
Yeah, I've thought about this a lot, and I think we each get our own personal heavens, very much like a movie with Robin Williams. Um, and I guess we're there and we're with each other and the people we impacted, you know? I like to think that the relationships we make here on Earth go on, at least for a time. You know, everything ends eventually, but I don't think I could imagine myself without the people I'm surrounded by.
A question attached to that question. You said your loved ones will be with you there. Does that mean that I'll be there with you?
Journey gags, rolls her eyes.
Still on the who knows? Who knows? I'm not God, so I don't know.
Only the pork gods choose where we can go and who we can be with. So saith Porky the pork god. I was gonna do that one. I tried.
Does that mean Porky is God? Do you see Porky as God?
This really helps solidify my vegetarianism.
Yeah, get the cult book. Let's do this.
I must consult the cards about Porky.
Kayla just got. Journey, question number 2.
Oh, there's more. Okay.
Last year, my best friend Beth had her bachelorette party in Las Vegas. It was the craziest weekend of our lives. We gambled, drank cute cocktails, and took way too many shots. I even came home with 10,000 extra dollars. If you were stuck in a survival situation on a deserted island and had to cut off a limb, what limb would you cut off? It's so hard to get through. Anyway.
I have a question before I answer the question.
The host is going to just peek around and be like, this is pre-recorded. She can't, actually.
She's not even answering to us when that makes sense. They're very vague. I don't know. Since you can't hear this, I guess I would cut off the host's leg because he doesn't fucking need. Actually, he might need it. He has no backbone to stand on, so I guess he needs his 2 legs.
Aha. You're so funny. I would do the same. It's just like, okay.
I love this show.
Sally Mae, same question.
I've given this a lot of thought because this also goes with pork apocalypse. And in order to appease the pork god, we cut off a finger. So I would say a finger, and it's the one you like the most. You have to cut that one off, and you give it to the pork god, and the pork god decides whether you're worthy. And if you're not worthy, you go to the barbecue in the sky, and you think about what you did.
Journey just cuts an eye over to Emilio's hands for a second and then back.
Wow, that makes a lot of sense. Emilio, same question.
So is a question for us to try to get off this island? Am I alone on this island?
For anyone who asks a question about the island, you just have to cut off a limb.
I do see the logic doesn't quite make sense. How is cutting off a limb
That's
making it easier
it.
for us
You
to
just
escape?
have to cut off a limb. It doesn't affect if you get off the island or not, but you're just forced to cut off a limb. I hope that answers any question that any of you may have. If any of you have a question.
I think I would cut off the sadness that fills my heart every time I think about my dad. I think if I'm going to survive on this island, and I'll have to close my eyes and I'll be alone a lot. I have to really be okay with him, and I have to be okay with me in our relationship. So I'm going to cut that off.
Amelia, as beautiful as I'm guessing that sounds, I have a feeling that what you said wasn't actually a limb. Good try. And then it'll go to black again, and the host will just be like,
Okay. If I had to, and I was thinking about getting off the island, I would reach between my legs and I would cut off.
The camera's not. She's gone. She's gone.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Never mind. I was just trying to figure out where we were. Okay. All right. We're done. Good.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Just go to sleep. What?
Can I make a suggestion for the next season of the show?
What?
I would maybe have the bachelor/bachelorette actually here for the questioning stage. This is really weird with the pre-recording.
She's in the hospital. She's in the hospital.
She hasn't been here since we started.
What happened to her?
Yeah, I'm kind of concerned.
Yeah, she didn't even come back with us when we were.
Yeah, it was weird. I thought we were gonna eat mozzarella.
Y'all didn't. She'll be back tomorrow. Just go to sleep. He's like not even gonna like explain anything to you guys.
I walk off and whisper under my breath the code to his security system at home.
Just like freaked out. So you guys go to bed, and your excitement for who knows what. If it's excitement for Kaylee, if it's just excitement to get out of this fucking house, we don't have to go into it. But you know that tomorrow's the last date. This is the last chance that you have, for anything. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Before we get to that point, I forgot we had a tie of ones here. So, Journey and Sally Mae, I need you guys to roll another D4 to see who gets second and third.
I got a 3.
I got a 2.
Ooh, okay. So that means, Emilio, you get 4 D4s.
What? That's crazy.
Because technically, even though your date was a 2, it was the highest. So you got 44s. Sally Mae, you get 3 D4s. And Journey, you get another 2 D4s. So looking at how many D4s each of our contestants have, Sally Mae is winning currently. Well, we don't know. They might all roll ones. We're not sure. But winning with amount of D4s. Sally Mae has 7 D4s. Emilio has 5. And Journey has 4. So we'll see if those dice are in your favor later. But you wake up again, 8 a.m. Same thing. It's been the same thing every morning. You wake up, you get a little bit of breakfast, a little bit of coffee, you get dressed, you go out to the front. The black limo drives up, except today when it arrives, you see the host gets out of the limo and like grabs like a shot glass, just like looks at Journey and goes and like takes a shot, throws it back into the limo. It shatters.
I like the new trim color you picked for the bedroom.
2 more days and you'll be gone. And I'll never have to see your fucking face again.
Hopefully you'll be here that long.
Gotta call that lawyer again about a restraining order. And well, be like, okay, last date. And this is specifically what you can come up with in the shortest amount of time. This is fast ones. Your theme. Neon. Neon is your theme for this final date.
Question, not for the host. This is me in real life, not
Okay.
Jury.
Yes.
Hi. Question, I would like to roll before I pick what my date is, because if I get a 4, it is going to greatly affect my choices, because I have 2, and only one of them's good.
You have to, that's the kicker though. You have to explain the date, and then you roll to see if it goes good or bad. That is in the actual game. That's the kicker. But I do want everybody to roll a d4 to see who will go first.
2 again. I feel like I find a 2 every time on this, and a 1 every time on the dates.
2, 3, and 3. Okay, so Emilio and Sally Mae, please roll again. 3. Oh, okay. So Emilio's first, Sally Mae's second, and Journey is last.
That's
so
fine.
See how that works.
More quality time for me and the host, uninterrupted.
Gonna throw up everywhere, and it's not from the shot. So the host
Maybe
you
should try a better balanced breakfast. That donut and leftover coffee left in the pot for 2 days didn't seem very satisfying.
You reminded me to go talk to my priest friend at the church.
Yeah, I mean, if you find someone who loves you like that, you gotta wreck it. You know what I'm saying?
I just care.
I feel like you
About
need
your
to rise to the challenge.
No, Emilio, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're talking about this whole time.
While they're on their dates, I'm gonna make you a balanced meal. You'll love it.
Emilio, if you could please just go do your testimonial.
Oh yeah, I mean, actually, it's going to include everyone, if that's okay.
I stop immediately and spin back around and rush back really quick.
Sure. Fuck it. Fuck this show. Fuck this award-winning show that's been going on for 10 seasons the same way.
This isn't the pilot?
Hey, look, all right? I was dropped off at summer camp. You're here in a difficult situation, all right? We're not much different. You just need to let go. Only when you let go are you going to be able to love yourself and just enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
Because your life will end soon.
Let go of
In the port,
all
gods will
those
decide.
securities on your computer.
I just
so
want
can
to.
just
Can you just you don't even have to sit here. You can just go and make a line outside of the fucking testimonial place. Just I'm gonna prepare. I need to prepare for the final rose ceremony. Okay, so y'all just go stand outside in a line. Amelia, you're first. Go.
Okay. Yeah.
Ride a small horse over to the
Like
all
a
of a sudden
hobbit-sized pony.
there's a Shetland pony that arrives. Oh. All right, what's your final date?
So the final date will include all the contestants as well as I forget her name. But we will all be under black light, okay? Very dark and such, and we each are given paint, UV light paints. And the thing is that we will stand before each other naked and vulnerable. And whenever we see something that we like, we dip our finger into the UV paint and we put it on the person's body, showing that aspect of them glows and is beautiful.
The producer, not the host, the producer of the show, because the host, I guess, like started the show. It's kind of like a host / director of sorts, and the producer comes over and is like, we show this on ABC. That's like
Yeah, but you have like the little sensor blocks, right? It's about vulnerability, all right? If you don't show people that a naked body is just a naked body, and that because we are naked doesn't mean people can just objectify us sexually, then it's never going to happen, all right? This isn't a sexual experience. This is a moment of vulnerability. I mean, how many times can you say that I've shown my naked body to a stranger and I'm okay with it? I mean, it's two ways. You being okay with your own body and you being okay looking at other people's body. The more we view that, the less it becomes shuffled under the rug in that conservative, toxic view. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what
the
you're
host.
saying.
The host is just kind of like,
You're coming too, right? The host.
you just put a hand on the producer and it's like, just let them do whatever the fuck they want. We're canceled anyway. We're canceled after this. I got the call this morning. It's fine. You can just do whatever they want. I don't care. No, I won't be. No.
Seems like you need to loosen up. Are you sure?
I'll be doing that.
Join us.
I'll be doing those shots of tequila here, while I hope that you guys don't come back. And go ahead and roll a d4. See how this group date goes.
These fours. I got a 4.
Shit. Okay. So you all show up. And Kaylee's there. She has a even though she like shattered her shin, the doctor only put her in like a boot for some reason. And it's just like it's just a, it's not even like a strap. It's just like one of the what is it? It's like the like
a half cast?
Yeah.
Like a half? Okay.
Yeah, but it's just like, it's like mid shin down. But I guess maybe like the producer said that would look better on camera than having like a full leg thing. So she's just kind of like hobbling in. And it's like, Emilio, you have been one to plan some elaborate and exciting dates. What is this place?
This place is a place of vulnerability. We are each going to go to a changing room, take off our clothes, come back, and with the UV paint, as we gaze upon each other in acceptance, paint everything that is beautiful.
Sorry, Francesca's better. Francesca!
Francesca!
Dear God, she keeps getting up on this ledge where there's glass.
We're trying to be horny on Twitch. What's up with you?
God damn it, Francesca!
I will say, Francesca just doesn't want us to be vulnerable. I'll say she has a little bit, like, weirdly, she kind of has like this look of concern at first, but then
this is on the list. I'm gonna laugh.
No, weirdly enough,
being painted by UV lights.
Actually, it's a secret. No, but she kind of has like a little like twinkle to her eye, and is like, "Okay, Emilio, I'm a little skeptical, but I'm willing to take a chance for you. Let's go change." And please, y'all, describe a little bit while he gets fucking cat down.
Oh, okay. I mean, why don't y'all describe first? Now that we're here, oh my god! Stop looking at us.
A whole 4 date.
Yeah, I think Emilio, when he goes to the changing room, just pulls on a thread of his like tightly woven shirt, and then his clothes just like fall apart, his pants and underwear.
It's all a tearaway. It's all.
Yeah, it's just all from that little like thread. And like he kicks his shoes off and everything, and like he's got like a little pudgy little tummy, and he looks at himself in the mirror and he like nods. And he's like, "Yeah, it's beautiful." And he kisses, places like a finger on the lips of himself via the mirror, and he'll proudly and boldly go outside. He's got like some nice little love handles, and god damn that ass. Like, you buy like marshmallows at the store and they got those mini ones and you're not satisfied. Those aren't those, okay? Those are like the big size marshmallows where you're like, I'm gonna choke on this if I put this in my mouth and try to swallow it. Like, I need to cut this thing into little tiny pieces if I'm gonna ingest these like marshmallow like things, because and like, yeah, it's just like little claps every time he walks. It's like a slow clap as he gets to the center of the room. And he's got like a cute little V that's kind of just below his belly. And then a tattoo of a penguin on his side, giving the peace sign. Yeah, he doesn't shave. He keeps it all natural. Okay. He has painted his toenails. They are a nice like emerald green. And yeah, he's a little shy, but every step he gets a little bit more confident. And just because of like it's slightly cold in here, we'll just leave it like that.
I feel like Journey walks on is like, this is like a Saturday night for me, so this is really, I'm glad we're all getting to and experience this together. She's like fully covered in tattoos, like just like dancing.
Yeah, Sally Mae is just like just full figured. Probably has a lot of pig tattoos, I would say, that are covered with clothes, so you'd never know. But there's tons of like Porky tattoos, and Porky is in his natural state, walking out as well.
Is there a Porky like tramp stamp?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh
God,
that
yes.
exact thing. I have just enough room.
I can get you the design. It's so cool.
What is it?
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just trying to see if I can say it without it. You know that phrase, eat the like groceries? Can we? I don't know if we can say that or not. Oh.
Maybe not. If you're second guessing it, probably not. If you're second guessing it, let's just be safe and say no.
I'll search it on Google. I'm sure you'll find out. Yeah.
Oh. Got it. We'll say, I was actually going to say that surprisingly, Kaylee also has a tramp stamp, but it's one of those like, when you were kids and outside of like the grocery store, there was like you put a coin in and you get like the thing. And then there was that one that it just looked like the lines that did like this over, but it looked like something that should be on the side of like a motorbike or something like that. That's what she has. Very just like for a second, you're like, is it? Yeah, that's real. But you kind of thought that it would be a sticker. Also, she does have a tattoo of the Applebee's logo on her ass. And
who doesn't, right?
That's true. That's true. Yeah. And I am going to fade this one. It's the editors and producers and everybody, the production company, didn't fully know what to do with this. So it's a lot of like, it's just some like nice music, very like close up, like blurry, but neon lights and everything. You have no idea, like, are those people? what is that? But then it's just kind of like a 30-second montage of that, fades to black, opens back up. Yeah. Oh, exactly. That's playing over it. And it comes back up. All of you just like walk out, and like Kaylee's just like, Emilio, thank you so much for this experience, not only between you and I, but between all of us. I think that we've all really gained something today. And that's because of you.
I'm happy. I'm still surprised I got some of the pain in my mouth, but I think it was a good overall experience.
And she'll like walk everybody like back to the limo, and you all go back. And as soon as you get there, the host is sitting on the porch just like smoking, sitting there. You see like next to him there's like one of the plants, and there's probably like 10 cigarettes like stuck in it already. So he's been there all morning and is just like, Sally Mae.
Hello, the host.
Hi.
Did the camera crew send you the picture that I painted for you?
Yep.
Wonderful.
It's great. I really appreciate it. Not gonna think about that later. Sally Mae, if you would, just you know where to go by this point. And yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
All right, so I looked it up, and this place looks pretty cool, and it's called the Magical Fire Hydrant of Pawpaw. And we were able to get a little bit of time there. It's very populated because like people like to take pictures with it, so I figured we could do like a photo shoot. And it's literally, if you Google it, it's an actual thing. It is just a fire hydrant on
hell yeah.
a street named Pawpaw in Pawpaw, Illinois. It is a place. I Googled it.
Here, wait, say it again. I want to look at what this is.
The Magical Fire Hydrant of Pawpaw.
I can't spell hydrant. Oh my god, it comes. Sorry, we had to take a Google break.
It's literally a fire hydrant. That's it.
It's just a fire hydrant. It's not even.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna take awkward family photos at the Magical Fire Hydrant of Pawpaw.
All right. Okay. Go ahead and roll your D4. I hope it's a 4. It's
a 3.
Ah, so close.
So close.
Oh my gosh. All right. So you guys like pull up, and I figure probably the ride there, you guys are having a chat about the first date that you guys all just went on, just having a good, Kayla's had a good mood. That was surprisingly like a really good group date you guys had. And you get out, and she's like, Sally Mae.
Mm-hmm.
Where? What? Who?
Oh my god, her dad was killed by a fire hydrant.
I'm just gonna present the fire hydrant like it's like the most beautiful, like picturesque, like magic show presentation of it. Like, it's the Magical Fire Hydrant of Pawpaw.
I have a few questions.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it magical?
I think that's for us to find out. It didn't say in the brochure. So, but we got a little time here. It's very busy. So we gotta take our pictures quick. And I figured we could do like some fun pictures, like some family photos.
Okay. Sally Mae, I trust you.
And Porky's wearing a firefighter outfit.
Dear God, of course he is. I am ready to take these family portraits with you. And maybe through these pictures, we'll discover the magic that is here. And yeah, you guys take some like Sears quality family photos with this fire hydrant. It's great. The pictures come out fantastic. They use it on the next brochure for like, you know, for the thing. The one thing as you guys finish, Haley's like, wow, we've been here for 10 minutes and we've taken so many pictures. And I do feel closer to you. But I really don't understand how this fits the theme of neon.
It's bright red.
Oh.
Yeah, see colors? Colors bright, neon's like bright, so I thought, let's see if like green it pops with the grass and then it's bright red. They take very good care of it. Most fire hydrants I see are kind of rusted or kind of scratched, and look at that. It's just so fancy.
Wow. I really appreciate that. But is a different thought like that really going to fit in my life and lifestyle? I guess we'll have to see. And she'll get back in the limo with that really like unnecessary questioning of did it really fit the theme? That's fantastic. I love that that's like a real thing. That's so good. So yeah, so as of now, that's the second place. That was a good date. That was nice. That was nice. And y'all drive back. I do feel like you guys did, there has to have been like someone visited the magical pawpaws, the magical fire hydrant of Pawpaw, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Like I feel like y'all did buy merch.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And
you got a little
so
toy fire hydrant for Porky.
Yes,
It's like a little toy.
Yes. So I'm rolling up in some merch, and the host is like, "It's the last one. It's the last one. It's the last one. It's the last one." Journey,
Yes.
get your ass in there.
For what?
Come on. To do it's the last date. Time to go.
Hey.
Time.
The host. I have a question for you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How does it feel that this has become your career, setting up people to find fake love? This is the last time you'll ever send anyone in to make a testimonial on this horseshit show.
I'm not really trying to think about it.
What will you do next?
I've asked my assistant to send out my resume to a few places.
How long do you think the assistant will stay when the network money leaves?
That's a problem for me to deal with, not you. So if you could
Just making sure you're keeping your mind sharp. We'd hate for you to not notice something important, something life-changing.
Get in the booth, please. Please just get.
Will do.
Just
And as
get.
I walk by, I like whisper really low his actual name.
And just like it's like falling to his knees, like just sobbing.
And get a cup to collect the tears.
Will not make ice cream of this.
Don't tell me
Yeah,
what
go
to do.
ahead. Go ahead and yeah. What's your neon date?
So, I feel kind of bad that my last 2 dates went so poorly. I think that a lot of that is because I was trying to be vulnerable and show a part of myself to someone who didn't accept it. And a lot of that hurt me. So instead, I'm going to wall off that part of myself and I'm going to do what I think they would like because apparently that's the only way to find a relationship on this horseshit show. So, we're gonna go to 80s night at some sorority bar down the road. I feel like Kaylee was probably a sorority kid. I also made us matching pink shirts because I think she said something about liking pink. I assume because she's an Applebee's employee, she also likes really shitty drinks, so I bought a bunch of those cheap buttery nipple shots. That's it. That's the effort I've put in. We're gonna go there and hang out. I open the door. Amelia!
Yes, see? Huh?
Sally!
Uh-huh.
Y'all wanna go to, like, some, like, college bar where they're having an 80s night?
Yeah. That sounds fun.
Sure. Can Porky come?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll get his 80s outfit. I'm so excited.
Porky has a fake ID.
Yeah, Porky has fake ID.
Little sweatbands around his little
Got a little
feet.
headband.
Oh my
Yep.
God. The best. Okay, go ahead and roll for how this is.
Come on. I'm actually trying here, Dice.
Is it another one?
It's another one. I rolled a
Is it really another one?
date.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
God!
my
everything
God.
froze. Why did everything freeze?
Oh no. We see
It
you.
froze. Everything froze. It was so weird.
Huh?
Like y'all all froze for me. My bad.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, you seem fine to me.
Was it a 1?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You got 3 ones.
I got a 1 for
You
every
got-
single date.
You got a 1 for every single.
We're just not
Oh my
compatible.
God.
uh,
Wow. Wow. Sorry, how this work? I'm trying to think.
Dad was killed in an Applebee's.
Okay, so you thought that this because you don't know anything about this life. Like this is
God,
very
no.
you were trying to do something like that was very much her. You've also have never been into an Applebee's, especially in this town. And the Applebee's that Haley actually works at happens to have an 80s night. And what you don't know is that her boss is a piece of shit. And you show up at what you think is this 80s bar, but it's not. It's just 80s night at Applebee's. And
has to work the whole night.
as soon as you walk in, the boss grabs Kaylee and is like, well, you're here. You might as well work.
Oh,
So
I've had a boss like that.
the 3 of you have a great time. You are drinking these cheap drinks. Just eating all the appetizers you can. You're watching reruns of this show that isn't even released, like this show that you're on. You're watching it and like, remember that, even though like it's like not released. How it happened, I don't know.
I'm just taking pictures of the host every time he makes it like an upset face. I'm just texting it to him.
Can I haymaker the Applebee's manager?
Sure, but Kaylee misses it. Like she doesn't see it. And also Kaylee is your waitress as well.
Oh.
But you guys
awkward.
don't, you're having such a good time. You kind of think she's just being nice. But you don't even realize like she's in her Applebee's like get up and she's like bringing you the food and like her flat tone, like you can't really feel like the pain that she has, that all of you are enjoying Applebee's, but she's working. It just sounds normal to you guys. And so by the end of the night, she like you guys are ready to leave and y'all are like motioning for Kaylee to like follow you, and she's like, it's only 10 p.m. and this Applebee's stays open until 4. I have to finish my shift.
I don't think you do. I think you quit and you come with us.
Mm-hmm.
Kaylee, have you ever wanted to truly live? Is Applebee's letting you truly live your authentic life? Because if there's one thing that I hate more than anything, it is the man stopping you from living your authentic life and being your authentic self. Is Applebee's letting you be your authentic self, Kaylee?
You'll see one tear roll down her cheek, but still like flat face. She's like, I was the most vulnerable with you all when we were in the neon paint venue. You all saw the Applebee's tattoo on my ass. I've sold my soul. Therefore, I cannot leave with you.
Kaylee,
And somehow, weirdly enough, fog appears around the floor. And she just kind of like, as you have your hand out, she just kind of like holds her hands out. And then you didn't realize this is a weird Applebee's, y'all.
That's pretty regular for an Applebee's.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
Like, you're just describing a normal.
Have you been to Applebee's after 1 a.m.?
Just
This
like
is it.
people
This is it.
disappearing. It's like,
Yeah.
the fuck?
But she just kind of like her feet don't move. She just kind of like rolls back, and then like the bar opens up, and she goes to the back.
I will avenge you. I will free you from this pact.
And it's like is gone. You guys are left out standing outside of Applebee's.
This is the first sign of the pork apocalypse.
Time is now. I must
I
call
don't
the
know what
host.
to do other than to get our weapons and throw down.
Mm-hmm.
We might
Do
die.
we start
but
with a manager, or is there a higher Applebee's being?
The producer's gonna like get out of the limo and be like, "Can y'all just like we have to finish the show? We literally have like
Oh, we can
Please
definitely
don't
start
murder
that tomorrow.
people.
Yeah.
you guys can just have like a chill hot tub night. We'll go get her. It's fine." And they'll just like drive you guys back after what was a really emotional date to Chili's, or not Chili's. Whoa, sorry, I had a Applebee's. My
It's the
bad.
same place.
Can I like derail for 2 seconds and tell y'all
Go
about the
for it.
last time I went to Applebee's? And it will be the last time. I will never go into an Applebee's ever again in my life because I've only been twice. And the first time we ate off of utensils that were stored next to dead flies, so didn't like that.
Oh, hell yeah.
The second
Oh
time
man.
it was 2 a.m. in College Station, Texas. Nothing is open, but I had to eat because I'd been working all day. I ordered just like I was like I don't trust Applebee's. I just want like a soup. I ordered just like a French onion soup and a water. The waitress brings me a bowl of Alfredo sauce.
Yeah. That's French soup. I don't know what you mean.
Yep.
So French, so soup.
Alfredo sauce. And I was like, I just stared at it for like 20 minutes straight. I could not even like function. I was just like, this is Alfredo sauce. And then she comes back
Chili's
20 minutes
or
later and
Applebee's.
is like, oh, sorry, wrong order. And then gives me my French onion soup.
Who ordered just Alfredo sauce? That's the real deal.
That's the question.
Someone's like, this isn't Alfredo sauce. This is French onion soup. What the hell?
Wait, also, how long was it until she came back and grabbed that?
It was like 15 or 20 minutes. Like, it had been a bit. I was just like, I'm not going to eat this.
What if you did, though?
Yeah, I would hope they would get a new one for whoever. But yeah, like, I could have I'm just eating a bowl of Alfredo sauce.
They,
I feel like you missed out.
That's a struggle
At
meal
least
right
we know
there.
what to get you if you're ever like hungry.
Just, here you go.
Here's your bowl
Here's
of
some ragu
Alfredo.
Alfredo
Yep.
sauce.
Yeah, just like you like it, wet and moist.
Oh, anyway, fuck Applebee's.
sorry, y'all. Francesca was going for a third time up on top of them.
She's like, I'm gonna break the shit.
She is like so upset. Anyway, all right. I'm really sorry. That time at Applebee's sounds the same as what Kaylee
Just as
had.
bad as what just happened
Just as
to you,
bad.
for sure. I felt like
Yeah.
I was in some weird time warped mystical place at 2 a.m. College Station after an A&M football game. So that added a whole nother level of craziness. And I got all focused.
So, excuse me. So, let's look here. The last D4s. Nobody got any more likes or dislikes from the special list. Sorry about it. But with that one, Emilio, you got first place. So you got 4 more D4s. Sally Mae, you got 3. And Journey, you got another 2.
I don't
So,
get any dice for promising to save her from this pact that she is in, swearing my life to her freedom.
Sadly, that was not on her pre-made list. Sorry.
She's a shitty list. She doesn't deserve to be saved now.
Do you guys want to know what else was on the list?
I was
Yes.
really hoping it was
Yes.
something with like the pink because she had mentioned it in her thing. I was trying
So-
real hard.
So I'm going to do the dislikes first. So what would have been a negative 1d4 was if you would have mentioned IPAs.
Never would I ever.
2d4 was horseback riding. And then her least favorite thing, because, you know, a lot of times, surprisingly, nobody went to the beach. Well, I guess we kind of went to the beach with the horseback riding, but she hates surfing. So surfing would have been the worst that you could have done.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, tried to teach her how to surf. The likes, you could have got 1d4 if you would have ordered her a barefoot Moscato.
Oh god, I hate her. I'm not saving her.
I don't know what that is.
That's a very, very sweet white wine, and it's also a very cheap brand.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ethan, for offering that up. Also, she's from Flagstaff, Arizona. If you would have mentioned the Grand Canyon, that would have been 2d4s, and also 3d4s if you would have mentioned burgers. But sadly, a lot of you were vegetarian. I don't think like any meat was offered up at all.
It's a hot
So.
dog. It's burger adjacent.
What
It's a
it
hot
was?
dog. That's
It
burger,
was a
burger
hot dog.
adjacent.
You're
It
right.
was a hot dog.
Which,
Yeah,
funny enough,
I ate a hot dog.
I will let you in on a thing. Which first, thank you to Ethan who helped me create this character and figure out all the stuff. Good job, thank you so much. I appreciate it. He actually said that if burgers was her favorite, hot dog should have been her least favorite. So thank goodness I switched it to surfing.
Yes.
But it's funny because I legit like said to her, I was like, nobody's gonna mention hot dogs. That's not gonna come up. I was wrong. I mean,
no one mentioned it, I don't think.
That's true.
It just happened.
So
And suddenly hot dogs.
suddenly hot dogs. So with 6 D4s, we have Journey. With 9 D4s, we have Emilio. And with 10 D4s, Sally Mae. But it's still anybody's game, all right? So I want you guys to roll your D4s, add up the total, and please send me the amount.
Let's do it right this time.
This is music ringing over the totals. Yeah, in a private DM, by the way. Private DM.
All right, I messaged you from my OF account, so you're good.
Perfect.
Keep that in. Oh no, my lipstick came off. That's what I get for sucking a hot dog. Every time. Every time.
All right. So they've kind of, I'll say the production team, they've kind of given up at this point.
That makes sense.
They already know that they're canceled. So they kind of decorate a little bit, but you can tell like this is probably
They're
all
phoning
decoration.
it in.
Does this happen immediately after we get back, or is this like the next day?
This is the next day. You guys like go to bed, and then we kind of have like the little, like montage of you guys like getting ready. Actually, let's do a final testimonial, kind of like you reflecting over this experience. I'll say, Emilio, how about you first? And this is like in a montage, like this is voiceover that you have in a montage of you just like getting ready in your room.
Yeah, Emilio is looking at himself in the mirror as he puts on a very bright pink bow tie. And he's thinking back to the moment when their fingers were exploring each other and acknowledging the beauty in each other. Kind of gazing at each other's eyes like the UV lights, making them bright and shiny. And he actually took the time to just sketch each of the other individuals on these like paint me like you're a French person Titanic-esque photos that he has next to his mirror, and he like folds them each up and puts them in his wallet. And looking at it, he's like, I think I like each and every one of them. I'm very curious to find out where we're going, and I especially like. It seems like the bachelorette, whoever she was, has a lot of issues. She still needs to work out, and I hope the others can guide her through her journey. But honestly, when I was checking the other two out, like, hot damn. One of them has a tush that's like marshmallows. You just want to like bite into it. Um, and one of them looks like they want to like possess you and stuff. And I'm like, heck yeah, like possess me, figure this out. Like, wrap me in chains, slam me around. Like, where are we going with this? I want to explore the possibilities, and figure out what makes you laugh and what makes your toes curl. Um, and so yeah, with that in mind, I hope that I can, you know, continue to be friends with them and possibly have a true date with them and figure out where it goes from here.
The Somehow your voiceover is playing like the cameraman is recording the montage, and he's just like while this is all happening, a little confused, but then we go over to Sally Mae, you getting ready, and your like voiceover and montage there.
Yeah, so I think this experience was like one of a lifetime. I think it's going to come down to whether Porky decides whether it's a good pick. Because if Porky doesn't like it, well, there's a no can do or a package deal. We're going to find out tonight, although there's other options here that are pretty nice.
The same camera guy also whispers, you were all supposed to be dating her, not like each other.
And Kaylee's really nice too.
Okay. Thank you. Also, Porky's really cute, by the way.
Oh, thanks. He's got 100 followers on the Instagram now. I'm so excited.
Such a short amount of time. That's amazing. That like pulls out his phone and follows. Like 101.
Aw.
So good. And Journey.
Hello. Thank you for letting me be a part of this final Rose show. It was definitely a highlight of my life to be able to make the host's life a living hell for the last lifetime, it feels like. It did start off very rough with me seeing Kaylee and myself die multiple times in the catacombs of Paris, as well as the ghosts of people I have tried to forget and the absolute horrors that now haunt my brain. It did end on an upswing though when I realized that there's some patron bullshit going on at the Applebee's that I can now really dedicate my life to thwarting. That is if Porky allows it, because I do live my life for him now, seeing as that is step one of the apocalypse that is incoming. As far as our other contestants, I very much enjoyed their company, and I believe I will enjoy their company for many more nights to come. So for next, since this show's getting canceled, let me just pitch. I think maybe you should try to do things a little more upfront, not computer screens. Also, maybe have more than 3 options. That would be cool. I like this whole like mixed gender things. I think like Bachelor, Bachelorette, that stuff's a little sexist and a little overplayed. So this is going in the right direction. Just maybe try to amp it up a little bit. Maybe try to
like
vet your bachelorette a little bit more to get a little bit more personality and less possession.
There's a survey at the end that you can just fill out.
Surveys are do not accurately portray my feelings. I feel like I am a woman of many words, and I need those.
You only have like 15 more seconds if you could just hurry.
I really thought that Kaylee would like a cranberry vodka. That's a pretty basic white girl drink. I was a little upset by that.
Did you not see that we were sponsored by Barefoot Moscato like everywhere in the house? It was all over the place. It was kind of like really obvious.
I spent most of my time either looking outside my door, just hoping that Emilio would walk by or walk to my room, or outside of the host
I'm gonna
house.
go film the venue.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I hope that works out for you, though.
Yeah. Hey, I hope everything works out for you. Hey. So there is this place that I like to. Oh, you went with me. You filmed it. The dance club / bar / gastropub / coffee shop / tattoo shop / screen printing / records. They did officially open up the pottery section, as well as an entire blacksmith shop. Yeah, and I think their next venture is some sort of television studio for kind of public access things. So if you need, I can put your name in.
Yeah, I am looking for a job. I don't even think they're gonna give us our last paycheck.
I will make sure you get your last paycheck. When we all go out to the rose ceremony, can you please focus on the host's reaction when he sees the room?
Yeah. He said a lot of like really mean shit about you, but I don't think it's true.
It is.
I'm just gonna kind of like scurry out of the thing. And I've been given a note. Let's say so when all of you guys like walk out to see kind of like the venue, it's the typical like pathway that leads up to like the pedestal that has like one rose laying on it with the wedding band that's like there. And if you've ever seen the show, it looks identical to Passing. Like, it's weird. Whenever you went into like you had breakfast and you saw how it had been done up. The decorations looked like they were done by like they got from Party City. They had really given up. But the second time that you've like come out, it looks completely different. And it looks like past seasons have, except it is much more elaborate. There's a man that's holding two llamas with a beer in its saddlebags. Oh, one has beer, one has margaritas. There's a fire juggler off to the side. There is a ice sculpture that's been carved out to look like Porky, with a funnel inside that you can possibly take shots out of if you guys hang around.
So cold and yummy.
Super elaborate, except all of the flowers everywhere, they're still roses, but it is black and white everywhere. Make it that what you will. And you guys are waiting there, and you kind of hear like a and you turn around and you see the host that is just looking disheveled AF, like partially undone tie, kind of like wool jacket, hair is in a mess. It's TV, so he was wearing makeup, but there's like tear stains like down his face. He's wearing one shoe, and just kind of like looks up and like sees everything and just kind of like tries to keep it together, but is doing that thing like where like you're trying not to cry, so you kind of like and like are having kind of like little like convulsions or whatever, and just is like, I don't know what happened. We didn't do this.
If I can, I just gotta kind of look over to Porky and I do like a special little whistle. And he runs over and collects the tears for me with a little cup.
Well, can I give the I'll give the host, like, I'll have some of that like crunchy fruit from my hometown. And be like, here, I can help you if you want. But you just take your pinky or a finger or two fingers, three fingers. It really depends on like how much you want out of it. But I can show you if you want, if you're not comfortable with it. But it's really just kind of a hooking action. Just really get in there and you just go. It's sweet. It's like creamy, but like sweet, a little bit bitter at the back end. But and if you get hair, like just it's okay. Just it's fine. I don't even cut the hair off of it because I accept the fruit for what it is. Okay. Oh god, that's delicious. But here,
I would love for you to really like go into further detail about that after this show. I just
yeah, sure.
I need to get through this. I need to get through this. And with that, we've had such a good season. Some real memorable moments. Our bachelorette has made her decision. Kaylee and will like motion and Francesca, I swear.
Francesca, like, I'm gonna do it.
I'm ready to go.
She's on. There's like a big like TV stand, but then it goes, Francesca. Literally, we're almost done. We're at the fire rose ceremony. Can you just like sit for just a second?
No.
How the host feels with Journey is how I am feeling with Francesca right now. I'm just like, can you just like stop?
I'm nothing but a joy.
I'm gonna.
You not see the beautiful decor I've brought to your show, the host.
Le host.
Keep talking.
I don't know. I like awkwardly sitting here until she comes back.
Yeah,
like,
to think Kaylee's just standing there, and then we're just like,
yeah, everyone's just like sitting there.
Yeah.
Just
as Emilio continues to like get the.
Where are you from again?
Puebla, Mexico.
And you have that dessert there is where it's from. Do you make it
I mean, I can make it.
yourself
Yeah.
for just
I can.
us
I can make it
alone?
myself if you want. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, I have secured Francesca from destroying any of the. Sorry, I wouldn't do this except I am house sitting and I cannot have broken glass everywhere. So that is the fourth time. Anyway, so Kaylee walks out. She goes and she holds the rose with the wedding band on it in front of you. Wow. This has really been the experience of a lifetime. I came here expecting to find love, but I found so much more. And I really owe that to all of you, not just one of you. But I can only pick one. I'm sorry. She'll walk up to
It's like a really outdated mentality to have. Just
Yeah, I mean, with multiple people, you can take turns for water breaks.
not only would my boss at Applebee's,
you won't have to worry about him much longer.
but also my parents. And I can't disappoint them. Not again.
It's just like summer camp.
I just had Emilio.
Yeah, pat his other side.
She'll walk up to Journey with the rose. Yeah, Journey.
Oh, what?
I really feel like you've shown a part of yourself that you don't normally show to people. I really appreciate that. By the end, you were very close, but
God, I didn't win.
she'll like look off and be like, I just can't give you this rose.
Thank Porky.
If you would like to partake in a margarita or a beer,
Very much, I would, yes.
please head over to the llamas.
Go over, pour 2 margaritas, and just stand next to the host. I'm drinking from both margaritas.
Nice. I'm just gonna be like sitting there like shit, kind of like rocking back and forth. Kaylee stands in front of both Sally Mae and Emilio. Both of you have taught me lessons I have never been exposed to in my life. And I appreciate that. I wish the best for both of you. But for one, I wish for more. A life of love with me. Sally Mae, will you accept this final rose? She will hand out the final rose to Sally Mae.
I'll just hold Porky out and see if he accepts or not. That is the true choice.
Does he?
There's so many. This is where they take a really long commercial break
Yeah.
because it's like dun 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 dun.
It's like
all
it's
of our
like
faces.
Next time I'm lost.
slow zoom of Kaylee, slow zoom of Sally Mae, slow zoom of Emilio, slow zoom of Journey, slow zoom of the host, slow zoom of Porky, and then Kaylee, Sally Mae, Porky, Kaylee, Sally Mae, Porky, and then I don't know.
I'm
Do we
gonna
want
roll
to?
a d4. I'm gonna
Yeah,
roll
go
a
for
d4. If it's high, it'll be yes. If it's low, it's a no.
Bum, bum.
It is low.
Oh, Porky eats her. Oh my god.
I feel like Porky just turns.
I think you'll see the first like expression from her face. She just goes, gasp. Sally Mae, what does this mean?
I just do what Porky says. And Porky said no. It's not personal, it's just Porky.
I see. I came here lost without love. And I leave here heartbroken. I'm not sure which is worse. The host is going to be like, God damn it! And just like throw down, like grab one of the margarita glasses and like throw it down. Just be like, at least if we could have had just like a good ending, maybe I could have appealed to the network. Can't even do that, right?
I like
You can't even
walk
do that, right?
over in the like shattered mess to take the rose from Kaylee. Don't even look at her, just grab what's in her hand. Like, ring and rose and walk. And then I walk over to the host. Stare at him for like 30 seconds, unblinking. You're muted, but I assume this is, or can I just not hear? Oh, I can't hear any of y'all, which means stream can't hear y'all. I don't know what's happening. Hold on. Possibly. Let me switch. Oh, my shit. Getting there. We're getting there.
Oh no.
I hear you.
You hear us now?
Yeah, my headphones guess died. They didn't make a noise like they were dying. But
Weird.
weird.
Chat, can you hear us too?
Yeah, you should be good now.
Okay.
You're at least registering on my end now.
Oh, okay. Now they can hear us. Okay, good.
I hate the delay because I'm like, yes.
I know,
you
right?
fixed it. catch up, Twitch.
It's like, wait a minute.
Okay.
Anyway, I stare at him for way too long. And then I go down to one knee. And I just hold the ring. The host. Everyone else that I've treated the way that I've treated you has broken and or been absolutely horrible to me. You, instead, self-imploded. Which is better than actively trying to defeat me in hand-to-hand combat. I find that very impressive and honestly quite hot that you're able to handle it. I don't really want to marry you, but this seems to be the only, for some reason, that's the end of the show after we knew someone for 2 days. I also think that is also a little outdated and maybe we should reworkshop that. But, you know, it's symbolism. For a new beginning for the two of us. One in which I think you could fight by my side to defeat the master of Applebee's. With Porky, of course.
And if I say no?
Then I will be forced to kill you.
Right. Well, I desire my life over most things, so sure, why not?
Cool. I wasn't actually going to kill you. Stand up.
Beautiful.
Wipe off the, like, glass that from the shattered margarita glass.
somehow the ring constricts onto his finger. It's like,
Oh yeah, no, he has made a pact to help me
Blood.
defeat. Yeah, blood is trickling, and he has unwillingly made a pact with me that will only be broken when we defeat the master of Applebee's together.
Damn.
Usual stuff.
So that's happening. Kaylee's literally just because this was like I'll say the house was on kind of like a hillside, and just goes down to like a beach out there. Kaylee just starts walking. She just walks off down the hill and like off down the beach.
Now is our time to attack Applebee's while she is gone.
Yeah, apparently I have to say potato pancakes, so there you go, Del Crimbo, for you.
Wonderful.
Potato pancakes.
I feel like
else?
a ding comes in on the Instagram, and I'm going to say, Porky just got his first sponsor! And then I'm going to go into a bag, and it pulls out a little Viking helmet, and I put it on him. Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends!
Oh, it should have been bacon! Why?
Oh my god, Raid Shadow Legends. Are you listening? Where's our ad for that? Holy cow. That is amazing. Emilio, do you have anything? There's a proposal happening here. Kaylee's walking away. Porky now has a sponsor.
We're still going to your hometown, though. Because, again, this is just a pact.
Yeah, he's going to, like, get on his motorcycle and put some, like, shades on. He's going to take out the art pieces of the two that he was closest to, looking at them bare, and he kisses their foreheads each before putting it back in his wallet. Then he just goes, woo, 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 just like goes off into the distance.
Damn.
Making a mixed drink in a shaker with the tears from the host that Porky collected for me.
And
my eyes glow a little as I drink it.
Ooh, getting geared up to kill the manager of Applebee's.
Yeah, I'm getting hot, so.
And as Emilio drives off into the distance, it does like a little like circle fade in. Really, I mean, happily ever after for everyone except for our bachelorette. Will she be back for season 2? If it gets reinstated, who knows? But that's the final rose, you guys. Holy shit. 1,000 million trillion times better than I could have ever expected. What a story we have written here today. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It was hot.
Get, for Kaylee's face off. There we go.
It was hot. It was heavy. We laughed. We cried. We felt some emotions here today. Again, if you want to check out this game, we played it a little bit more. I feel like we played an advanced mode. But if you want to check out this game, it was created by Tyler Conley of Magic Missile RPG. And if you happened to get the itch bundle, the TTRPG for reproductive rights, it's in there. If not, you can still get it on itch. Go support this. It was super fun. Let's close out with our fabulous players here telling us about what they got going on. Mary Kate, go ahead and start the closeout.
All right, I'm Mary Kate Mead. You can find me on socials at NerdOnWheels15, where I chat about disability, TTRPGs, and everything in between. You can also catch me on 2000 Tales, where we are doing 2 different games. On Tuesdays, it is a Strixhaven game. I think it's called College of Champions. And then on Fridays, it's Weird Web, which is a Monster of the Week game. We've got a lot of scary on Friday and horny teenagers on Tuesday. So any of those things tickle your fancy, come check us out.
Nice. Wait, aren't you also on Chaotic Wonderful?
Yes. Oh my god, how can I forget this? Yes, I'm a part of. And tomorrow we are doing Slayers, which is a really fun RPG where I'm playing my wonderful gunslinger, my lesbian gunslinger wheelchair tinker, which I am so excited. I love it so much.
And the art for that is amazing.
Epic. Ellen outdid herself. Like, seriously.
So cool. It's so awesome. I caught a little bit of, I think, Gal's first episode, and it was so awesome. It was so neat. So
everyone was like firing all cylinders. It was so good. It was so much fun.
Ooh, that's great. That's great. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you being here and having fun with us. Fantastic. Everybody go check out all the stuff. Oh, Taylor, you're doing the stuff in chat. Thank you. Mitch, how about you?
Hi, I am Mitch. You can find me at Mitch S. Bustillos. And other than chilling over at Weave the Tale and a couple other channels, I'll be at Gen Con, so feel free to say hi. And if everything goes right, I'll also have my own TTRPG, which is Necrobiotic. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm gonna be in my bunk, but yeah, thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, brought the heat to this game. I knew it as soon as I decided to play this game. I was like, I sent it to Mitch. I was like, Mitch, go sign up for this, please. You have to be here. So thank you so much for being here and being so awesome. Oh my god,
you're the reason I showed up. You were like, come, and I was like, this has to be. Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
I ate a hot dog for you, so I did not like that hot dog. So a raw hot, or not raw. It was a microwave, but still.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey, Francesca, damn.
And she would walk it off like, yeah, I
know. Taylor, what you got?
Oh,
what you got
here? We'll talk about what HSC does, but I'll be here every other Friday doing D&D, Heckna Midway Madness. Though we are on break until after Gen Con, which catch a girl there. Gonna be running some games for our talent. They're already full, sorry, but I'll still be around for like the rest of the weekend, so you can say hey. Then Friday at 3:30 Eastern, I'll be over on Weave the Tale, playing Shadowrun, ran by Mitch. I've been promised nothing but rainbows and sunshine this season for Coop, so it's all coming up Coop. Then on Tuesdays, I'm running Alchemy RPG, which is a D&D 5e module called the Lawst Druid on Alchemy RPG, which is the VTT system. It is absolutely amazing. And then just kind of Gen Con prepping, doing all sorts of stuff. We've got Omega, which is our PDF of our Mass Effect rules for Cyberpunk Red. We've got some how-to videos and such that I'm finishing up, and they will be coming out, plus get the PDF. It's free. Play it. Yes. That's all I'm doing currently. And a bunch of projects that you should also hire me to do, like video editing and graphic design.
Yes.
Do you want tacky bachelorette overlay? I got you.
Yes.
Yes. All this.
Wonderful.
Taylor Price right there. Oh my God. I'm Blair Hitch. My handle is _Canadian Moose on all the things. I am here and I'll run, I'm here Saturday. Well, I'll do HSC and me tomorrow. We have Red Markets, which is economic horror. There's zombies. There's money involved. And also people keep blowing up but are not dead. I don't know. Right now we have Beholder to No One guesting there, which is fabulous. And I think they're about to go on a hiatus, but definitely catch that ender, because there's gotta be some kind of cliffhanger, because every episode is super intense. Check that out. Saturday we have Mass Effect, like Taylor said. It's now turned into a monthly thing, so catch that. That's always a good time. It's usually pretty stupid, but sometimes it makes you want to cry, and that's the best. That's the best. I also forgot I'm also going to be on Chaotic Wonderful next week. I am going to be. There's a one shot. Oh wait, so is Mitch. Mitch, you're. We can't remember anything that we do.
I just work here. I don't know.
Yeah,
I forgot.
I just show up and push buttons. Yeah.
It's a the One Ring one shot, and yeah, I don't know much about it past that, but
I think from what I've heard, rumors that it's going to be very similar to what we did tonight.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
No,
the One
yeah.
Ring, like it's a very similar theme.
Totally.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Basically
another
the same
Yeah,
game.
basically just this.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, check that out on Chaotic next Tuesday. And then
You should Tuesday.
yeah, we start that all over again. Keep a lookout on HSC socials for on Wednesday for Gen Con tips. We're still doing that. Gearing up for Gen Con. Holy shit, I'm tired. Y'all are fabulous people. I love all of you. Thank you so much for being here. I get really nervous whenever I DM, so within the first 3 minutes, y'all were so amazing that my nerves just went away. So I appreciate you guys so much. This is fantastic. And we would love to have all of you back at any time except for Taylor.
I live here.
Damn it. All right. Well, are we gonna raid? Should we raid?
Yeah, looks like Vorpal Tales is doing a Pride charity event.
Nice.
Ooh, perfect.
Let's do that.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride, y'all. Go flirt with your friends consensually.
That's what we do. We've done that for 2 weeks straight.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's go show them some love, and then everybody have fun and play well.
May all your rolls be crits. Do you have any kind of we just say
you wanna
kind of
just
a little one-liner advice
sign
thing?
off?
Eat the fruit the way that Emilio told you. It's the
Oh,
best way to
yeah.
eat them.
That's a good one. Mary Kate, do you have any advice?
A pig photo a day keeps the sadness at bay.
Yes. Goodbye,
Excellent.
everybody. Have a
Bye-bye.
great rest of your night. Oh my.